And hello everybody! Welcome to Twitch Slays D&D, a D&D Twitch stream where you guys get to play as a part of the adventure.
Woo!
We do have some fun announcements today, one of them being we have upcoming this Saturday is Nova's Tarot Corner at 9 p.m. So if you want to get your tarot read or anything of that nature, come check us out this channel, same at 9 p.m. as well. I said that already. We also have the new show, the Devin and Damien show, or our other show known as the D&D show. Damien is unable to make it this upcoming Friday at 8 p.m.
Who's gonna be the other D?
It's just gonna be me that time.
Yes, 2 Ds. You got the.
It's gonna be just Devin, and then we're gonna cross out Damien's name, and it's gonna be my show for the night.
That could hit me.
I will be playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, which one?
Number 4.
Oh, we're going back to that old gem?
That's the hardest one.
No, I don't like that game.
It's the hardest one.
I got spooked by it when we played it on the last stream substantially. So that's going to be fun. I also intend on playing Guitar Hero because I'm good at it. However, fun fact, I'm going to take the music out. We're going to have royalty-free music, just like they did with...
Oh my god. I think we discussed this one.
Yeah, just like they do with Metallica over the TwitchCon or whatever that was. So we're gonna Metallica them out with like some royalty-free so I don't get banned.
Hell yeah.
But otherwise, come here, mess up our show. We have a ton of like interactive things that you can do to like watch us cry, because that happened. Otherwise, that's all the announcements for this upcoming stream, and we will see you guys in just a little bit. Hang tight.
Congrats, you got a stage name
And
now.
welcome everybody to Twitch Slays D&D.
God.
You didn't even give us like a heads up that we were starting.
My camera froze, so I will be right back to fix that.
Oh.
Bye!
Yeah, look at me go.
Okay.
Welcome to Actual.
Do we have any announcements?
Hi, welcome to Actual.
We just
Twitch
came
Slays
from
D&D.
announcements.
My
Oh.
name is Nucci, and I am but a mere player. I'm here to, keep you entertained. Hey, Patrick.
Hey, Nucci.
I don't know what else to say.
Funny you mention that. I also have friends in that area. I've heard it's great fishing. Damien, I know you love about fishing. Tell me your favorite fish to catch and why it's the trout.
Oh my. See,
Wait,
back
what?
in 1998, I was
Were you even
merely
alive?
a lone sperm swimming around.
Oh.
I didn't like that.
See,
A
when
tadpole,
I
if
was,
you will.
Thank you.
I was a little
Not a
tadpole,
fish.
if you will.
Still not a fish.
But we're getting there.
That's an
Okay.
Getting to the
amphibian.
It's
trout.
part of the allegory, you see. When I was a young little swimming sperm, I have memories of when I was still that sperm. I remember
don't.
seeing all the combating swimmers. We were bumping into each other's heads like it was NASCAR, We were just trying to get to the
He's
finish.
making a right turn! He's
Turn
trying to
right
get
to
a
go
right
left. Turn right to go left.
They don't go left ever in NASCAR, huh?
No.
Yeah, they do. No, but Like, there's left turns, but
No.
yes, there are.
No, there's not.
Draw the shape of the NASCAR route for me.
Oh no, let's get a
circle.
visual.
And which direction do they go in?
Okay, Gianna. So,
They turn left.
okay, so
go
your
down,
car.
Then turn left again.
They go this way, hun.
Gianna, your car.
And welcome back.
You're going this way.
You turn left on the loop. Oh.
And you go that way.
No. In
Yes.
the Cars movie, they turn left.
Ah, yes, the cars.
Yes, because
The
that's-
most accurate form of NASCAR.
That's all I've ever
Isn't
watched.
it? Huh? Isn't it correct? I
Isn't
mean,
it turn?
It's
I
left
think
turn.
it's actually left turn. I think she's
Turn
right.
right
No, I
to go
think it's the
left.
right
That's
turn.
why they say it in the movie.
It's because he drifts. He drifts. He just breaks the thing. He just cuts a corner. That's why.
I don't think
Let's
that's
look
right.
Google it. Do they only make left turns? Or do they
Lemon
make
is
right
saying
turns?
you turn left. Actually, Gianna is correct.
Thank
She's
you.
right. Yeah, she is right.
All right. Okay.
All right, cars, movies,
know what?
does stuff. Okay.
We are going to.
I was
get-
friends with those guys for years. I should know.
Fair enough. I would have actually looked to you as trusting of
Thank you.
knowledgeable in this
Lightning
material.
McQueen and I, we were homies.
Ka-chow.
Wait,
Okay.
Owen Wilson?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, clearly that's the
All
only
right,
thing.
you're an expert. How do cars reproduce? Tell me that right now.
All right.
little
Anyways,
No, I
welcome
need
back.
answers.
Let's get into tonight's episode of Twitch Slays D&D with a small recap of what happened. Where did you guys start off? Oh yes, the knocker. Familiar sight.
Knocker, I barely know her.
I hate you. Previously, Damien's already blocking. Okay. Previously on Twitch Slays D&D, our party found themselves at the front of a dungeon with several puzzles ahead of them. After a weird sense of deja vu each step of the way,
Deja vu.
they eventually made their way to find Castor, who is not this massive entity, this herald that they were expecting, but a different form of Castor that is unfamiliar to them. After being disinterested in the party, they vanished out of sight, leaving the party to have to figure out where they went. They went pursuing their most likely lead to find out that Castor changed plans sometime between making them and the reality that we are in today.
Devin, do you know what it's like to be at the gallows and just be told that eventually they will drop you?
I'm sure.
Because that's what I'm feeling right now.
Good. Yes, I'm actually quite satisfied with this.
You feel like you're gonna get hung?
I'm gonna get something.
Wait!
Hey, Devin, scoot left again.
What?
Thank
What are you gonna get?
There,
Am I
probably
perfect?
there.
Shot.
Get
Nope,
it.
there
Do
you
it.
go.
I
Okay.
give you permission.
Oh,
You hit
That was a headshot.
no headshots. All right. Okay, Patrick, you're. in
I'm
trouble.
done. I'm done.
Mister.
I'm done.
Okay. Anyways, they eventually follow in pursuit to find out that the apostles, when trying to warn the people of this attack on their church, there was no attack, and they were end up being captured. The party went in and rescued the apostles from their captors with some
Mostly Nova.
clever thinking
Yeah.
and use of booze to get them sober, drunk enough to where they would be willing to
Booze
do-
and kinks will go a long way.
Yeah. And there we are. They
She did it though.
She
We
did
didn't say
it.
she didn't. We just
Yeah.
learned a lot about Nova that we didn't know before.
No, it's not like that. She's just like, you know.
She knew about a lot about it.
They did escape with the apostles and made their way just outside of town to where they were safe enough to rest.
She's super
Everyone was in a pretty bad shape, and it was necessary they needed to take a long rest before the
Wait.
day.
Hang on, y'all took it way too far. She was just trying to get to the dungeon to like get the captives.
We took it too far, but Nova's the
resourceful.
one that did it.
Sure.
Resourceful.
Period.
Listen, she just did what she had to do to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Period.
We are going to
That doesn't
pick
mean
up.
she's like a fan of it. She could be, but she.
We
We're
don't
taking
know.
a long rest?
You took a long rest.
How nice.
So all of you who are damaged, undamage yourselves. The apostles who are in a pretty bad shape are starting to look a little better this morning.
Good for them.
You can see they still have some bruises and battering on them that didn't just heal overnight, but they look
Healthy.
healthy. Good way to put it. You are all, after resting for the evening, you hear the sound of, Cal, you hear the sound of your brother's voice being like, brother, and he kind of shakes you to wake you. Is everyone all right? Has everyone slept well?
Are you
I
guys
feel
okay?
great. I feel lovely.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
There you go.
That's important news then. We must be off and heading to where we assume the next attack is.
Should we go with you?
Yes.
Yes.
Please.
Where are we going? I don't know. I was like, why are you telling me we were going? I thought
It's been a week, buddy.
Okay, yeah, it's been a week, but it's only been like 6 hours. For Cow, okay? Leave him alone.
Dry Spire, where they have the Helm of Obedience is being stored. That's assumably Castor's location.
Are we gonna steal it?
I almost made we're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
Yes!
Dude.
That was actually my plan last week.
That was the first thing that came into my head, and I just couldn't not say
I
it.
love that movie. Probably one of my faves.
It's Nicolas Cage's best movie, I would argue.
Yeah.
Have you
honestly,
seen Willy's Wonderland?
Brought it up.
Are we gonna steal the... Almost said Declaration.
The Helm of Obedience.
Are we gonna steal the Helm
No,
of
we're
Obedience?
kidnapping the president. Get it right.
I don't think if that's what we must do, then yes, we must steal it before Castor can. They clearly don't listen to us and reciprocate.
Do you think we can destroy it?
No. That feels unethical.
I think you should
Unethical.
stay close with us, so then we don't.
We're gonna stay close with them.
What isn't that the same thing? It's the same thing. We're just
If
not
Castor
going-
doesn't
we're
have
not
it yet, is
splitting
it
the group.
technically stealing?
Well,
It's from the culture that owns it, yes.
that might be the best option to save us from any demise that is yet to come.
Do you think
Yeah.
Uldor is it? That's who it belongs to?
Zeroth.
Zeroth?
Yes.
It's Oldor.
I'm sorry, it's just another one of those names that fleeted into my mind. Zeroth.
Yes.
What if we just tell him where to find it? Do you think he'll just take it back?
I believe it's being housed in their temple.
Yeah, but doesn't he want it in his possession?
It is in his possession.
Then why isn't he wearing it?
It's a symbolic piece.
So it doesn't do anything?
It hasn't been used in 1,000 years. It's got myths attached to it. It's one of their holy relics. It helped them concrete themselves into history as they took a domination over a battlefield, and that is how the wielder, one of their highest members of their clergy, they put the helmet on to command a large army that was disobeying, and after defeating the opposing army, that person died after wielding the helm.
What if we shrunk the helmet?
If that's a possibility.
We could just put it in the bag of holding.
And then destroy the bag?
No,
Why?
That's a possibility.
because I don't want to. I like
First
the
off,
bag.
we should be making our way there.
Yes, let's get going.
Yeah, let's go, let's go.
Get there.
It's a bit of a travel. Shiny one, do you think you have the ability to speak with some animals? We might be able to get a quicker journey.
Can't you speak to animals?
He's very tired.
It's-
We just rested!
He's still
I can
tired.
speak with animals.
If you would be so kind. So, something that we were unaware of at the time. As you might have noticed when Harper tried to heal Evelyn just last night, she didn't maintain the power that Castor gave her. All of us had a degree of power and are substantially weaker than we once were. I could, but that would limit most of what my abilities are today.
I see, said the blind man.
Did
How
you
does that-
lose your powers?
No.
If it's necessary, I must, but if it's...
I didn't lose my powers because I started growing them after I left.
Who's the blind man?
It's just something that I heard in the last town we were in.
I don't think it applies.
The last town
Well,
where
no,
we
it
just
was
Are we
like a-
looking for a ride from these animals or information?
Preferably a ride, if you could call something of some nature.
Nova, could you thermatargy again?
I love your
just gotta double down.
dictionary.
Gotta double down.
What?
Thermatargy on his voice.
You know.
I don't know what that is.
Sorry, thermagory.
I would like to call out and see if there are any meese around.
Enemies?
I
Meese.
cast
Oh!
You've
I
heard of
cast
Meese?
thaumaturgy on Bott.
Okay.
3 times loud.
But I would like you to do me a favor and roll me an animal handling check at advantage, please.
Any meese, not enemies. I rolled a 18.
That's pretty good. Roll me once more, please.
I rolled a 8.
8. Okay, so 18. I'm pulling up your stats right now. I think Bott has a +2 to their
Animal handling?
animal handling. I'm pretty sure. Double checking real quick.
3.
Oh.
It's +0. Got it. Well, 18's good enough. After a short period of time, you hear like some of the after Bott's echoing voice booms through the forest. You hear the sound of birds kind of like fluttering away, and a couple different group of meese kind of arrive in this area. And to those who are joining us this session, a meese is a herd of moose.
I keep hearing that song from Willy Wonka. Mooses! Meeses!
Mickey Mouse?
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
A couple
She
come
doesn't
to
say
you
mooses though.
No, she says gooses.
She says gooses.
Geeses.
Yeah.
with a
But
familiar
mooses.
intonation. They approach. Oh, hey, how you doing, friend? Hey, how's everyone going?
Hi!
Oh, there's a bunch of you going around here.
Yeah, there's a lot of us.
Hello, Mies. Are you from the same region as the other Mies we met?
We're not. We're from around these parts. I'm not really sure where you're from.
From the Mies parts.
Meese parts.
Meese parts.
Are you new to Meese parts?
Howdy,
Here
partner.
and there.
Howdy,
no.
partner.
So, what can we do for you? Hey.
Eh.
We'd
Hello,
like a
Mr.
ride.
Moose.
It seems like a capability. Where you headed to? We're also kind of looking to do some migration ourselves.
Hello, other moose.
If
You're
it's
doing
not too
wonderfully.
much trouble. We're headed to Dry Spire.
Not particularly sure where that is, but just if you point, we can go. We're heading down that. Where's Dry Spire?
That way.
Don't look at us.
I point.
It's good enough for me. I think we're heading that kind of. I heard there's a nice lake there. We're trying to get a nice bath going. We haven't been bathed for a little while. And there's a nice spot. Are you just gonna hop on, or how we doing
Buy
this?
us dinner first,
Oh, we're
or
not interested in
want-
lakes. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Interesting. All right. Let's get going then, eh?
So what'd they say, Bott? Are they down
Are we
with
good to
the...
go? Are we gonna meet the moose, the Mickey
They
Mouse?
can take us.
Perfect.
Hey, let's go.
So, where
Wait,
you?
there's a lake. Didn't you?
how
didn't
did you
want
know?
Water?
No, but how did you know?
Bott said something about lakes.
He did not.
Yes, he did.
Did he? I did not hear that.
Yes.
When
I
Bott
didn't hear a
communes
lake.
with
We're
them,
not
can we
interested
understand
in
Bott?
lakes.
He's talking in animal league.
Okay, Bott, I
Yeah,
need
they
you to ask him where the lake
understand
is.
Oh, we can?
Bott, lake. Give me to the lake right now.
Get me to the river.
Because you want water, right?
I need water.
I don't think
Just use some in your.
Are you ready
like,
to go?
No,
To the
I need a
Spire?
lot
Yeah,
of water.
we're good
I
to
need
go.
A lot of
Nope,
water.
not Moose.
Whom's?
Okay.
Yes. I think these should be steady enough steeds for us to travel.
Let's go.
Steed implies a different
Lake.
animal.
I hop
Me?
on. Let's continue
Okay.
this conversation on the Me 4 SE.
All right, we have 5 moose, and they can probably hold about all of you, the 7 of you guys. Moose are big critters.
I'll partner with Obi. No, don't want to be in the bag.
Anybody want to
today.
get in the bag?
No.
No.
All right. Well,
Well,
if-
okay, then I'll get in the bag.
The
Okay.
plural is Meeson actually.
Meeson?
Meeson.
Yes. Strange. That's not what I would refer to them as, but if that's what your dialect says. Anyways, we must be going. And they all kind of like hop onto the moose.
Ho! I'm gonna give it a little kick.
That's rude to say
Oh,
to
that
Nova.
was the hefty one. Gave me a nice little hit there. Are we good to go? We picked up all of you.
Yeah, let's go. Ho!
Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know.
We're all good.
Ho!
Stop.
Yeah.
What? I'm trying to tell us to go.
You guys start
Oh.
heading down.
Oh.
You start
Yeah,
heading
tell me
east.
Oh, they were just kicking it.
I thought you were just being rude.
No, that's like an animal handling kick.
Oh.
Oh,
no.
because it's animal handling, it's okay.
What's happening? Oh, yes.
Who's? Well, I'm gonna have you taking charge for this one because you are communicating with the animals for the first 10 minutes.
Technically, it's animal foot tiling.
Foot
I don't like that, how you pronounce that, Bot.
All right, Bot. I'm going to have you take the charge for this one, so I would like you to do me a favor, and I would like you to roll perception, please. Also, my moose is going to be rolling perception as you guys head through.
I don't either. But I didn't build my voice box.
Fair enough.
I rolled a 9.
All right, +2, bringing it to 11 total. You're starting to look around as it comes, and you point off from time to time. These moose can handle some little more like tougher terrain, and they're just walking through it. And every once in a while, you have to kind of hold on as you hit a small pothole here and there. And after
No lakes nearby on the way.
a period of time of you guys walking through the forest, you guys eventually come across a relatively large-sized lake. It is about halfway through, and the moose start getting in. And as they approach the lake, as the moose start approaching the lake, they start making sounds. All of my animals are going to make sounds that Pokemon would make, so they just say their names back to you
I
guys.
like this.
So moose.
Moose.
So they start moose, or start moosing back to each other, and you guys
Moose.
can't hear it. You guys can't translate what it's going, but they have a stop like outside. They take a like sip of the water for a moment, and begin walking into the water and enjoying the water.
I'm gonna hold this repel above my head.
Thank you. I was
Okay.
very scared.
At this point in time, everyone's on a moose, and you guys are all now. Are you gonna try to hop off before you get to the water and become soaked? You just all right? Anyone?
I'm just
I mean,
holding
I'm
it above my
gonna like start doing my little thing that I want to do.
Wait, it's going in the water?
They're going for a swim.
Are you joking?
No.
I
Probably when it
don't want
gets
to
to,
get
like-
wet. I don't want to get wet. I don't want to get wet.
Probably when it gets like
melted
about
water.
knee deep, that's when I like pop off and I'm like, all right, you gotta take that one to you, and then I must.
Now's the time to hop off. It's getting deeper. As they're just kind of going in.
Is no one getting off of it? Is everyone staying on?
I could use some water.
Okay.
All right.
What's your version of
I take off my shoes and I put them in my bag.
Okay. Take
What's
off
your
the
bag?
So
take
I'm
off the
just
boots, Put them in the
barefoot.
bag.
No, her shoes aren't wet yet.
Sure.
But yeah, how
Okay.
many pinches of dust do I have? Let me double check.
All right. So as you guys begin getting in the moose are now casually enjoying a swim as they are completely neck deep. So you guys are chest deep into you're a little deeper because that one's struggling to keep afloat a little bit. Whichever one Bott and Cal are on, because they're the largest of the bunch. And you have Israfel keeping him from drowning.
Yay!
It's good. Okay.
Yay.
They start swimming around for a little bit, and this is when Obi pipes in. I think they are content where they're at.
Oh.
Oh,
We must make the rest of our travels probably on foot. Might be best to sneak into town. We're not exactly
John Cena?
like.
ba 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 ba.
If we are seen, they might just attack on
Should we
sight.
put on a disguise?
I can do that, but the other two they lack that ability.
No, I mean like a disguise, like
Like
I
mud.
can
Makeup
do.
kit.
I
You
can
can
do
do-
a disguise. I can disguise them.
If you have the ability to disguise, that
I
might-
do.
Well, that might be beneficial.
Okay.
I'm
Should
using
I
my dust to
disguise
try
myself
and
too?
get into it.
Okay.
No, they don't know who you are.
Okay.
For a moment, you're on the moose, riding it like a horse, and all of a sudden, like, it goes real dry where you're at by a 15 by 15 foot cube, and
So I got one, and then I want to like get to a nice other spot to get another drop.
it's not Minecraft. The water does in fact go over the lake as you kind of get. The moose,
Okay.
by the way, is having. Roll me an insight check real quick.
A panic attack. Know what's
Insight, that's gonna be a 15.
Yeah, you're quite sure that this moose is having a panic attack as it doesn't know what's going on. It's in the water, and all of a sudden it was dry again. It drops about 15 feet to land in the It's deep enough to where it didn't land in
its
the
legs.
water, but it then completely Blackston, you were completely engulfed in water as basically you created a small pocket of no water, dropped down 15 feet, and then.
Hey, Blackston, where are you keeping the powder? On your persons?
How does the powder read, Blackston?
How does the platter read?
Louder. Louder, read.
The small packet contains 1d4 pinches of dust. You can use an action to sprinkle a pinch of it over water. The dust turns to a cube of water. 15 feet on each side and one oversized patch, which floats or rests near where the dust was sprinkled.
Wait, it's a 15-foot cube?
It's 15-foot cube.
How are you going to transport a 15-foot?
No,
In a
it turns
marble.
into a.
Oh, I thought it was like it turned the water into a 15-foot.
No.
So
It's like
you
It is
take, you
Minecraft.
take your first. The pouch is almost naturally dry. That's we found it in the water
Yeah.
and it was dry when
I
we
was gonna
wrapped
say,
it.
yeah. We got that.
So around it is just naturally dry, so it can't get wet. But when you sprinkle the powder, you drop 15 feet, and then you get the
Get the orb
the
real
orb
quick.
kicks in, and all of a sudden you realize you're now falling, and water blasts over top of you.
Nice.
You are now soaking wet. The moose is trying to get. You guys feel like you guys are far enough out in this giant lake to where all of a sudden, like you feel a little current kick you a little bit, like whatever direction.
It's like the ocean.
Oh.
Not
No.
Meese Meese. Meese Meese is gonna die. Like Nene.
Meese Meese? His name is Meese Meese.
Meese Meese.
Meese piece. It gets out.
Where'd Laxton go?
Oh. There he is.
Okay.
Wait, someone save him. I don't think he can swim.
I'm going to throw you out of the bag.
No way.
I'm just going to grab him by the collar and just yeet.
Do me a favor. Roll me a strength check to see how far you yeet him.
Sure.
Nat 20. Come on, Nat 20.
Eat the boy.
17.
17. About 17 feet of distance as it started out with a nice little slingshot. And you get about 5 feet in the air, like hang time about 5 feet and 17 feet long, and then you just whoosh. You're about 10 feet from Blackstone.
Like belly flopping.
Okay.
Did you get him, Israfel?
No,
I will
I'm here,
attempt
and I
to
use.
save
I'm
Blackstone.
good.
I use the wand of water breathing on myself and Blackston.
Bott, you also attempt to save Blackston. I would like you to hop off of this horse, please, or this moose. And I would like you to make an athletics check to not just immediately sink. Because he's dense, he's all metal.
He is metal.
Does he know how to swim?
Oh no, I'm being racist
Oh
about
yeah,
air
forgot about
genocides.
that.
Yeah.
Bott,
This
athletics
is a
check,
very
please.
weird
rolled
one to
a 3.
pick out of all.
3. God, this is what a game. Bott, you dismount this moose who immediately just starts to get a little bit more buoyant, and you all of a sudden feel the sudden urge of sinking as you go about 20 feet deep until your feet land in mud.
Can I take my rope and tie it to one of my big rocks in my bag?
Sure. Bott doesn't need to breathe though.
What is happening?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw it at Bott.
I'm not a very good swimmer, honestly.
Then
Bott,
why
when
did you save me?
I thought you couldn't.
I will walk along the bottom of the river to the other end. It's fine.
Can
that-
Bott breathe?
Yeah.
See?
No, Bott doesn't need to breathe. So Bott gets down there and is basically just kind of like, huh. Did not think that through all the way.
I also don't need to breathe.
Bott, take the rope.
Remember we
After a
discussed
period of
this
time,
last
Bott.
time. I can survive off of one breath.
Oh yes.
You get to the far
Glub,
side lake
glub.
eventually.
Glub.
You wait for a little bit of time. It's a bit of a murky lake, so it's a tough time seeing. You throw it where Bott was, but by this time, Bott has already begun their walk, and after a couple minutes of I think Bott died. You look over and Bott's standing on the far side. A little bit of muck and seaweed kind of in your joint spot. Not seaweed, but
Lakeweed.
yeah, algae.
Lakeweed.
That nice, beautiful green. You're a bit muddy right now, but you get to the other side and soaking wet.
Nice.
Good.
I would like to go to a more on land part of the lake, and I would like to get another pellet.
Okay.
A second pellet.
Is
You get a
my
second
hair
pellet.
all right, guys?
Bott, you don't have any
Well,
hair.
you don't have any.
Oh no.
Bott, you don't have any hair.
Does my hair look okay?
You're fine.
It's
You're
a
wearing
little
the one.
frizzy.
Oh no. It's the humidity.
Is it humid?
Slightly. It's not the most humid you ever experienced, but given the area, it's got a little bit of that thick air, water air.
Just get some of the algae from the lake and rub it on your hair.
Oh no, it's turn my hair green.
No, it won't.
Yeah, my hair's white. You think it won't turn green?
I thought you used that special stuff that you made with your aunt.
What?
You don't have special cleaning? What do I always see you using to clean yourself with?
What?
Soap?
Yeah, won't that just
At
clean it out?
this point in time, you see Evelyn, Obi, and Rhea have all got out of the
The splish splash
out
fun
of the
time.
splish splash, and they're kind of wringing out some of their clothes. One of them is prestidigitationing all the water out of just water blasting like all of it out. And they're
Oh my
starting
gosh,
to dry.
I can do that. I forgot.
You can get
Wait,
Yeah.
can you do that to me? I got very wet.
Can you ask me what's the secret word?
Prestidigitation.
That wasn't it, but okay.
Yes!
Can I get a prestidigitate?
That is actually the correct,
Is it?
correct conjugation.
Say it one more time.
Prestidigitate.
I will stay wet, it's fine.
I'm good.
Can you say it, Blackson?
Say what?
The spell, the secret word.
Secret word is. I'm not a wizard.
No, but just
Absolutely
can you
not.
say it?
I don't do spells.
I poof him in the face.
The mustache is flared out. It is nicer than it's usually been. It's usually kind of been matted recently. Now it's got the full like.
We're going to kill a god today.
Speaking of which, Obi looks to you guys. If you guys are all ready, it's time for Rhea to take the reins. We must head through the mountains a little bit, and that should arrive us directly to Dry Spire.
Can you dry off our robot? Thank you.
Bott, can you say the word, please?
They did.
They did.
Oh.
They said please.
Oh.
Well, that was an enjoyable experience. Please, let's. Rhea's gonna take it from here. We must follow behind. Stay close. She's experienced in the mountains. This is her place of origin.
I stay close to her.
Yes. Perfect. So, I would like whoever is going to take the front.
Me.
Is going. I would like you
With
to make
Rhea.
perception check, please.
10.
Okay.
Plus anything?
10.
10.
Oh, nice.
You guys start beginning traveling through the mountains, and she is like kind of quiet as she's like ducking through, as she's like scouting out the area. And after a period of time, she rolled relatively well, at least in going through. Then it's starting to get later throughout the day. You were on the moose for a couple hours. You got where you're at now, and now the sun is starting to come to that beautiful
Zenith?
golden hour.
Oh.
It is just past the zenith. That was right when you guys were in the heat of the day in the lake, and now you're getting a little deeper into the night, and it's that beautiful golden hour as the mountain comes across. As you're heading east, the sun is to your back, and you have a good vision. You start to break over part of the mountain range, and that's where you can see 3 massive spires or towers standing in the middle of this relatively large city.
Wait, question.
Yes.
You said the sun is like behind us?
Yes.
Like setting?
Yes.
You know like that shot in movies where it's like the sun is right behind the person and it's like they look so beautiful. Can you roll a hotness check to see how Nova looks?
Just
hope
Nova,
so,
none of the others.
I thought we already rolled
Nova,
hotness
actually, I would
checks.
like you to roll the hotness check, please.
Okay.
Didn't we all roll hotness checks before?
I rolled a hotness check for everybody.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that was you.
You two got a 7.
Okay, wait, it came out of
You can re-roll in the box.
that was even worse.
What is it?
A 3.
Oh, yeah, see, we don't
So
stop
you get there, and despite everything, like, you think that this is a
Hotness
glorious
is subjective
moment.
anyway.
Right.
As the sun glances off of Nova and the wind slightly picks up, you go to like have that moment of like, oh, I think I'm hot right now, and like a gale of wind hits you in the face. Your eyes are somewhat squinty.
Windy.
The hair, yeah, it's
Oh, I
fucking
think I got
windy.
sand in my eye.
Wow, no.
Can someone blow in it, please?
Hair's in your mouth a little bit.
Blackston, stop it.
Can you blow
I don't
Blackson,
control the wind.
Blackson, can you blow in my eye? I think I have the sand in it.
I've got you, Nova.
It's not really it's not helping.
Nova, it does help a little bit to
Oh.
get it out, but mostly the spit is in your other eye now, and now you're kind of like, oh, thank you,
Oh,
And you're
okay.
rolling at disadvantage on all attacks.
for the next 24
And
hours.
all,
Kidding.
all saving throws as well. All death saves are an automatic
Oh my
failure unless they're
God.
lower than 15.
Okay, that's EO, but not me spitting potion in people's mouths.
Well, yeah, that's because it's your family.
All right.
What is Nova?
Okay. As you guys start to crest out of this mountain, you start to see the cityscape. Those 3 massive towers pulling out of it, and it's just starting to set to where the mountain range is shading the first half of the city. And the...
Bless you,
Bless
Bob.
you.
Bless you, Alex. with the first tower, they all are somewhat spindly. They're not quite just octagonal, but they are octagonal, but they do have a slight twist to it. Like the Harry Potter stairs, like the round stairs that like lead up, they have small like divots on each side. And there's all three of them are standing there equally spaced apart. One actually is taller than the other two. The sun is just cresting into the courtyard. There's a massive empty space around where there's no buildings, but grass and like you can see people moving out and about in that area. And there are several, you can see like clear defining districts to this town or this city as you're pulling up to it. And Oberon kind of peeks in from the back. Seems like we're here. And from the looks of it, I don't see any smoke, so they haven't arrived yet, or at least I don't think so.
Do you know where the helm's being kept? Which tower?
It shouldn't be in a tower. It should be within the chapel or the church of Zera. Give me a second. And he starts looking. He's like, I don't know if I can identify it from out here, but if we got closer, I'll probably be able to see it.
Can I
Why
try
not in
look
the
with
tower?
my +7 to religion?
Sure, yeah. Look for some religious buildings.
15?
15's pretty good. Give me a second.
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
Okay. Let's see. Let's pull up.
That's how I rolled on my perception.
Spire. 15, you said? Okay.
Jeez.
You are looking closely at it, and you can see on the western side is where the shading is coming, and as you look, you can see that's where it looks more residential. It doesn't have any big buildings, but in the far side, you do see several open courtyards, kind of intermixed in a different district, and you can kind of see the districts gated off. There's walls that are through the city, and this far one has a wall structure around it, and you can see what looks like temples with the big sizing.
Okay, I convey that to the group in my silly voice.
Good spot, actually.
Thank you.
That must be where we're headed. In that case, we should actually circumvent the town and hit it from the eastern side.
Yeah.
Because that's where it's at. We shouldn't be entering from this side. We need to come from the other side.
I don't think those look like temples.
Okay.
Not the temples on your head, Bach. The temples like on a building.
I don't get to roll religion often, so I thought I did a good job.
Well, if anything, we should make our way through. You said you had an ability to disguise. Which one of you was that?
Is this one?
You have the ability. I believe I can cover myself for an hour. And
I'm really good at doing makeup, where it's like,
Yes.
different. You can look. I can make you look significantly different.
I'm good. I can change myself.
Only for an
naturally.
hour, though.
I think that's enough
Hopefully we
time to
don't-
get.
yeah.
Hopefully we're not there for much longer. I also
Okay.
have the ability, thanks to our friend Bott, can cast a spell on us to give us an advance or an increase to our sneaking through the town.
Ooh.
Bot can do that?
Because Bott helped Obi with not having to use a spell to contact animals.
Oh.
Because of that,
Oh, we have passed without a trace.
I can help us pass without a trace throughout the town,
Hey.
to the best of my abilities,
You
with
love
the assistance
beefy
of
stealth.
of
What does
maybe
that do?
Plus 10
Plus
to
10 to
stealth.
stealth.
just plus 10 flat to the roll. Roll the 1 on stealth, 11 minimum.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's with a crit fail.
Oh, wow.
If you got rogues there. Oh.
So thank you again, Shiny One, for letting us, for taking the reins on that. Nova, if you'd be so kind.
I get out my disguise kit and I plop it out and I open it up and I just take all like my brushes and stuff and I just start like going to town.
Okay. You start to. I would like you to roll 2 dex checks for me as you are trying to change them up. So now I'm describing because I have a question for you.
Oh.
The first one is the first one to take it is Rhea. She
Okay.
is the wood elf. How are you going to disguise her to make her look different? What contouring? What trickery are you going to disclose on her face?
She's a wood elf.
Yes.
Hello and welcome to Nova's Makeup Corner.
Hi everyone, welcome
What
to
looks will
Nova.
Nova be turning out today? Let's
Hey.
tune in.
I'm gonna make her look like a human.
Oh my goodness
Okay.
divine.
So you're gonna. So
Do a little
Like maybe
ear
like
trimming.
try to
Make
cover
that-
her ears
Okay.
oh my
up
goodness,
a little bit.
glamorous look.
Thank you.
Sex.
And I'm gonna.
I think she
just-
should look like a dwarf instead.
But she's not like a dwarf. She's Isn't she tall? So
Aren't
she
dwarves
can't really
short?
be a
Tall and
dwarf.
slender.
I don't want to be dwarf.
Yeah.
So what are you
So
gonna do?
make her look like a human.
Okay.
Just gotta,
So
like, fix the ears.
cover up the ears
Fix
a
the
bit.
ears, and then like make her not look so like chiseled.
Contour her to make her look less chiseled.
Yes.
All right.
Which
Dexterity.
can happen.
It's true. It's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the
What
dex
was
check
the
on
dex
that?
19 plus
Oh, okay.
22.
Okay. So with that, her regularly angled jawline and sharp features are now starting to become rounded as you blend them to make a nice rounded appearance to her face, to where she does look slightly different.
Beautiful.
Do you give her some blush, any eyeliner, anything different?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, I just make her look very dramatically different than how she looks now.
Got it. She is in very aggressive style makeup to where it's a little loud, which is blending in sight.
She's a drag queen?
Kind of.
Oh.
Because she usually had very natural features, she wasn't one to wear makeup, but with this she has very loud, very popping eyeliner. She has the full wings, but it's not a small wing, it's a big wing.
Is this the
So,
timid one?
Rhea, the
Yes.
whole, the key to this is, yes, you look very bold, but they're expecting you to blend in. But if you just act bold, they're not going to assume you're hiding.
So she was like kind of cool with it at first. She didn't seem to like, because she can't see a mirror or anything of that nature. And Obi is the one who's kind of like, I don't know about this idea, you guys. And his face would kind of gives it away, and she's like you helping her with this. Anyone have a mirror?
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I know, you look so different. Still so beautiful, but so different. Which is the goal, hello?
Better than what Blackston would have done.
okay.
Okay, now hold on a second. What makes you think I'm so bad at...
I mean, if you
I
stabbed
don't
her
think
face,
this
she'd
is a
look
good look.
different.
You know, I know basic makeup skills.
I can't wait to take this off, I must admit, but that's okay. She goes,
How hot is she now?
Oh my god.
Like, what is the hot scale now?
a 3.
Oh,
No,
3 hot.
sorry.
The colors aren't matching, the palette's a little off. Like, it's done well, the colors are just messed up.
Does she look recognizable?
Looks like a
No.
cheese
No.
poker.
I
like a
did
target.
my job.
looks like a target now.
What?
The next person goes up, now a little bit more nervous than before. Evelyn, the
I could do better.
the anxious one, goes up and she sits down on the rock where you were doing the first one's makeup. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay.
She's blonde hair with she's built a little bit stronger than the other one. The other one's more nimble. She's a little bit like tougher in nature and not quite. It's not that she has like a strong jawline with like angular features like an elf. She just has. She looks like a human, but immaculate. Not a blemish. No freckles, unless they're immaculately done freckles.
Okay.
Unless they are
What's-
perfectly
Stenciled
symmetrical.
What's her
on
race again?
freckles.
Evelyn.
No, what's her race?
She's Asimar.
Oh, okay.
She and
How
Angel.
tall is she?
About 6 foot.
Okay.
About maybe 5'11" on a good day, or on a bad day.
Okay.
All right. How are you gonna make her different?
Natural 20.
Okay, so she's gonna look different. How are we doing this?
I'm gonna put like black dye, like not dye, but like black in her hair, so it's like dark.
Okay, she has an all-black outfit, so this is already
Yeah.
helping.
And then I'm gonna like add freckles, like a little like beauty mark next to her eye, and make it look like natural looking. Make her look more chiseled, but like, you know, like just more like imperfections kind of.
Got it. You're adding blemishes. Scar maybe. Does she have do you have glasses?
Ooh,
Extra
yeah.
glasses.
Yeah.
You'll have a standard.
So now she has a set of Harry Potter glasses to add to it, and
Nice.
looks relatively different. You fix the hair up a bit, give her some bangs to kind of cover up, like have it angled, and now she has dark hair, so she's now all black hair, and she has the hood on, so she looks goth she looks like a nerdy goth.
Dope.
Nerdy
A nerdy goth, I think is the best way to describe
You
it.
look so good.
Okay, are these necessary?
Do you want to be killed for being who you are? I don't think so. Wear the glasses. They
Me
look
in
cute.
high school, dude.
Me.
High school experience that you have.
Almost got murdered for being who I was.
We'll unpack
Oh
that
my
later.
god!
We'll unpack that later.
Oh my god!
I must say
Welcome to our D&D therapy session.
they do look much different. This is true. It's starting to get a little later out now. I think now's a good time, as now the shadow has now. It's not dark, but now the shadow of this mountain has now completely engulfed this town, to where it's now full sunset, not just that beautiful golden hour.
Full sunset.
Full sunset. Otherwise, we should be making our way in. I have the ability. Once we get down there, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on myself and us, giving us some extra stealth abilities, and we can sneak
Just
in.
the apostles or just everyone?
All of us.
All of us.
All of
Oh.
us. It should be.
Black's is
all
gonna
of
get
us.
some stuff done tonight.
How long's the last?
It lasts for about an hour. So we should give us some time. You and I should be able to. I guess you don't have to, but I will be disguising myself once I'm down there. Once we enter the town, you should. Let's just not be found.
Okay.
That seems like the best plan. Blend in, and he looks over at the two girls who have had a full makeup. Plain sight, as it were.
I want to
Okay.
make a stealth check really badly.
Let's go. And you guys start heading down to the
Just want to roll this.
area.
All right.
The night is starting. As you guys make it down, it takes a little bit of time to make your way down this mountain. There is a small path that hunters seem to take.
Okay.
This is not untraveled, but it's not your merchants traveling area. You can see where multiple main roads lead out of this massive city, and you eventually get down to the bottom. And so you said that the church was on the far side, right?
Yeah, well, lots of open courtyard.
You would assume, though, that's the best
I
effort.
would think. I don't know is the thing. I don't know if they're. I mean, do we know they're keeping the helm in the church?
As the stories say.
Those are old stories.
Yes, that seems to be the problem, but hopefully we can sneak through.
I was gonna say,
Do we know what's in big towers?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, we do. Okay.
Yes, so the three towers are three parts of their government. So the big tower has their king and their monarch. The one tower has their houses military and does where most of their training and stationing takes place from.
Oh.
And the far one is the guilds.
Oh.
We haven't seen anyone during all of this?
You guys are, a couple. There's a hunter. You see a hunter kind of crossing your path. There's a couple. So you have
It's
a female dwarf and a male dwarf. They're just kind of trugging along. You see
There's
them.
big moose at the lake. You should go get one.
All right, sounds good. Hey,
We came for the
lake just-
church. We're
just
going
down
to
the
the
way?
church.
In the lake.
The lake,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Here.
Bott seems to have made up their mind.
Yeah, we're going to the
If we go to the
courtyard.
church, I can try and detect the helm if it is magical.
Bott said to the church.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. If that's the case, I think the two dwarves kind of high five each other, begin their travels up north or west,
for the beast.
up the mountain to west up to the mountains, looking for that lake and the meese. All right. Let's begin our way then. I'm not going to cast it until we get closer to town, but
Probably smart.
let's try to blend in. If I see anyone else, I will do my thing. I would like everyone to roll me a stealth check, please. Not at advantage or anything crazy, just a regular stealth check.
I rolled a 9.
Oh,
9, okay. But it's 11 for Bott for their
That's a
stealth.
15.
22.
22?
7.
7?
18.
18. That's pretty good for at least the first one, and the other two are okay. You guys make your way down, relatively unnoticed from any passerbys that come through, and you've seen probably 4 to 5 different townsfolk. These people are in relatively different outfits from what you're used to wearing.
Oh.
They have, they'll have knickers and some pants as.
I appreciate you so much. There's a clip there, and it's a glorious clip. Because me and him reacted at the same exact
I
time.
haven't used that word in a decade.
Oh, boy. I saw you in the clip, but I reacted to it. Can somebody clip that,
And
please?
I'm not going to spell it I will spell it. It has a CK. It's
Yeah, no, we know.
Okay,
We know.
I'm glad because I haven't used that word
Yeah,
in
you missed
forever.
something,
It's a
you
type
missed
of
something.
pant that you would
Yeah,
see
no.
worn.
We know what they are.
Yeah,
No, we
we
understand.
Thank God, because for a second there I was
Can't
like,
say the joke until after stream's over.
Wait, why?
I
it's
thought he said a derogatory slur.
But instead, he was talking about women's pantaloons.
or you would see other like boys would wear that pant style as well. I used to wear it in a different play.
They're
of,
not
like,
Jason for women.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
I thought it was. It's a pair of pants that go like to your knee and usually wear tights underneath it.
Gotcha. Perfect.
And they buckle off at the knee. What time period is this? 1700s.
Okay.
Roughly.
Okay.
They have a more modern style. Like
wear them
They're
at Disney.
shorts for a little lad.
Yeah.
A little lad
Little
short.
lad, little lad shorts.
Little lad
I love that.
the Newsies.
We'll tell you.
Yeah.
The Newsies would have those types of shorts.
Famously, 1700s.
Thanks.
Those newsies.
There's. Fuck me. I was
love
thinking.
Newsies.
I was thinking specifically of colonial America. This is what I get. I deserve this.
That was so funny.
All right.
sounds
They're
so-
wearing they're wearing capris. They're wearing old people capris. This is why we don't. The face that you made is why we're just brushing
what he
past
said.
it.
Anyway.
That's what I was. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Anyways, they're
They look
wearing
like
pants.
cockies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cockies.
Okay, fucking, we're going. We're rolling through today. Anyways,
I need that clip.
they're wearing pants. More people are they're not really in tunics. They're mostly in pants in this particular outfit.
Oh.
Later period history, but not quite modern yet in our timeline.
Oh.
Anyways, they look different. They have colorful outfits.
Oh, what colors?
Which ones?
The little lads.
The little lads have bright oranges.
Oh.
Some bright like a more brighter yellow.
Oh.
It's
Like
like a neon yellow. Or
Not
something
not
a little
quite. More
light?
like a very lemony yellow.
lemon yellow.
Lemony yellow, as well as very orangey orange, and very limey lime green.
Limey lime.
Yeah, they have
Well,
very.
actually, do you know oranges aren't technically supposed to be orange? They're supposed to be like
These are orange, Damien.
Wow.
We're going through this. We're getting through
Is
this.
this-
Okay, we're gonna go stop a holy
It's like
war.
Munchkin Land.
They're not short people. It was just.
No,
the
I
type
know,
of-
but like the colors, like the vibrant colors and stuff.
There's only so many colors.
We're going into Munchkin
And
Land,
we
David.
barely even have yellow.
God damn it.
The yellow brick road will show us the helm.
Fuck, the road's yellow. You guys get down there. You guys get off of the dirt path. There's one that splits off that led up to the mountain, and now you guys take your first steps onto a nice red cobblestone.
Oh, red.
You're not supposed to follow the red road.
I
Yes.
saw that. It's actually murder backwards.
We
Ah,
Oh, it's red rum.
Where?
well, we are now here. I'm going to. And Oberon turns himself into he shrinks himself to the max of his degree, so
Whoa.
he's about 7 feet. So now he's 4 feet tall.
Whoa.
Turns himself into a stout gnome.
Whoa.
Not gnome. Sorry, halfling.
ah.
Gnomes are shorter.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Turns himself to it looks kind of like a halfling, but kind of like a mix between a halfling and a dwarf.
Holy shit.
The skin is now like a darker, a darker complexion with I don't say sun withered, but a little on the like a little sunburnt, as if he was more of a mountaineer, and makes his. I don't know what you guys are looking at. And I'm really uncomfortable.
Nothing.
Okay, I'm terrified.
Nothing.
He's just very small now.
Yeah, he's as small as he can make
very
himself.
impressed.
Yeah.
Obi, you look so different.
Nice.
Yes.
Very good acting.
Yes.
Your performance is lovely.
Thank you. And now it's time. Give me a second, and
An
he
excellent
begins.
disguise.
Thank you. And he casts Pass Without a Trace on everybody.
Oh yeah.
And now everyone starts to feel stealthier.
Oh.
What color?
Evelyn, come here.
Yes.
You two need to come up with like good voices or something, because they can maybe recognize your voices
What?
What?
in the town.
How?
I don't know.
Anyways, let's go to the church.
What color is his hair?
It's blue.
Obi's?
Yeah.
Maybe
Blue mohawk.
I'm gonna turn myself the same thing, except I'm gonna be green. And a little taller.
Okay.
I love the a little taller.
So yeah, you're a little
I
bit
can't
taller
shrink
than him.
myself as short as him.
Yeah, 3 feet is the max on the shrinking, but yeah, you're a little bit taller than he is. Yes, let us go.
Let's go.
Oh,
I'm ready.
welcome.
Oh my gosh, this is incredible.
Blending in plain sight as it be, let us begin. And
Onward.
I would like everyone to
have-
roll me stealth checks, please, as you guys try to, not sneak per se, stealth or performance if you prefer.
Stealth.
But this is
Advantage
kind of
or-
just, if you prefer, just blending in. You still have the plus 10 to your
Wait.
stealth check.
Is
Should
it
I do
just
an accent?
21.
21?
Not necessary, but possible.
12.
Oh
I
wait,
rolled a 19.
I'm not. I don't roll performance.
You can roll performance or stealth. The stealth gets a plus 10.
Oh, the stealth gets a
Plus
Stealth
10,
gets
so
a
you don't
plus
get
10.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Everyone's
17.
17. Good.
34.
That's fair.
12.
21.
And
I love rolling
both
big numbers.
well over 20. All three of them are all over 20 for me. You guys start to get in, and you make a few like nods, and they're all hello. They're as you guys make your way through. People are like kind of friendly, and they see the and everyone has a vast array of colors in their outfits. Very vibrant in comparison to the more grittier towns that you've usually seen. They all seem to be fashion friendly. Actually, roll some perception checks. you
Okay, I
guys.
was about to say, can I like perception
Yeah.
check to kind of start marking out like important buildings
Natural
or any
20?
sort of structures
I
that I'm
rolled a
noticing?
15.
15. Good.
A natural 20.
Natural 22. Okay.
That's
You
all.
rolled the same thing twice.
Okay. Roll,
A 1.
Because you
Natural
touched
one,
my
okay.
dice.
think-
Israfel and Blackston, you two are kind of like taken aback by like, wow, this is weird. This is not something that I was expecting today. The two of you are starting to recognize that a lot of the people have their outfits and their coloration to their outfits kind of shows what guild they're a part of. As you start seeing guild patches and logos, and everyone seems to be addressing each other by the guild that they're a part of. You see clumps of each color, and they're intermingling, they're talking, they're all friends with each other, but you'll tend to see people who are at work or seem to be business oriented, like hustling and busting through town, will be like in a solid yellow or are in their own outfits. The outfits are different. They're not the same like uniform. It's just the coloration, and they all have little what's called a favor or a sash that wears around their belt. If they are not in a color of their work, they tend to be in a color with a belted sash that has a color on it. So, and they're all
Why
passing
are all
through.
these people rushing around? What's the point?
Not all of them are rushing.
Just enough.
It seems that they are doing their business.
It's important that we continue on our merry way, or we'll be asked questions because they tend to be very inquisitive here and very friendly.
Let us
Friendly.
go.
Yes.
Let's go.
I love friends. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay. As you guys start making your way through, Israfel, I would like you. 'cause
I
you're
don't
the-
even want to do an accent anymore. I can't be bothered.
Okay,
Sorry.
I won't do one either. What were you asking, Evan?
Israfel and Bott, because Bott, you want to take the charge. Israfel, you were the one that saw where the temples were. I would like both of you to roll me investigation checks
Okay.
to assist in getting to the other side of the town.
21.
21, pretty good. Bott, investigation from
I
you as well,
rolled a
please.
12.
12. Your intelligence is a -1, so
buddy.
still pretty good though at 11. With your intelligence check at 11 and your 21 together, you guys are able to come across a church district where there are several different courtyards with different clergies, and they're all segregated essentially to where you can see like, oh, this is the god. It's gonna take me a second to pull that up, but let's just say it like this: you see multiple god logos and symbols of each of different clergies, and you see one that resembles the familiar whip and sword of
Right.
Zeroth,
Right.
his symbol that you were familiar with from the last town that you were at.
And Israfel recognizes the other symbols. and
You would
whatnot.
you recognize the other symbols. I will pull those up in a diddly darn moment.
Any of
No
them
ill
don't
matter?
There is no ill matter.
Cool. I can commit crimes here.
I can make crimes.
There
I
is
don't
no
know.
matter here. I have a list of gods in their kingdom.
I trust you.
This is
Yeah.
giving
They don't
me,
matter to me. I don't like them
Yeah,
anyways.
we don't need it right now, but there are other gods that you do recognize. You would recognize them. Anyone roll me if you're proficient in religion,
Don't. That
If
might
proficient
be.
in
No,
It's a
no.
terrible thing to be proficient in, I tell you.
Why?
Never
It
comes
says
up.
religion to recall information. I can recall stuff about fae, fiends, or undead. So I
Okay, so not in this particular instance.
It reminds me of Percy Jackson.
More specific. But anyways, regardless, you start to get up there, and each courtyard is separated off from each other. It is walled and mounted, and they're kind of like, they're almost like neighbors, and all of this church is in the same spot. And you come across the familiar sight of Zeroth, and Obi Pope pops up and be like,
This is the place. We should make our way inside.
Guys,
we-
let's just give up. Caster is way too powerful and we're probably wasting our time.
Hey, wait a second.
No, what?
No.
I think we need to try.
Yeah, there's no.
what's the worst thing that happens? We all die?
I'd rather
No.
die trying to do something than to die in inaction.
That's very true, Blackson. Very noble.
They're touching now. It's weird.
Yeah.
Do
Very
you think
true.
we should be having this conversation here?
Nope.
At this point in time, the night has starting to like set in to where the moon, just like Minecraft, is equally on the other side
Oh,
as the sun.
Full square to.
Super convenient, a little pixelated. No,
I guess I'll die then.
One
But-
day.
Yeah.
But can I change your mind to something? Can we like inspire you or do something?
So
I'm gonna go try the front door.
you guys are currently at like a gate that is closed that has the symbol like almost on a crest on the front gate.
We didn't make a plan.
Nope.
Is there a doorbell?
Can I try and like survey?
No
like, the
bell,
gate?
but I'm sure it's open.
I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
As you push it, it squeaks for the first like, you know, iron gate squeak where like as it crushes. But as it goes about a 30% turn into it, it just becomes eerily silent.
Oh.
As it gets past 30 degrees and you just push through it.
Yes. So, plan.
Locate.
You know
the
it's always
thing.
can the bard give me inspiration and no one ever asks if the bard needs inspiration.
Period. I grab Bott's hand while they're doing this.
Aren't you allowed to inspire?
Bott, please. Bott, it's let's just go. Let's just try it at least.
Very inspiring, Nova.
Puppy dog face.
All right.
We need to make sure the Helm's here.
Who's the Cal? You're the one that pushed it open, right?
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check real quick.
Oh no, we have to lie again.
6.
Oh,
6.
no.
So the courtyard is relatively open as you just kind of like push in and stare. Like it's got quiet for a moment. There's a couple buildings. There's the main temple on the far side, and you see like some movement like in the windows behind, back and forth. Like you see the light source on the inside because it's dark now. It is lit up inside, and as you see like quick like passes as if something is crossing over the light source and back and forth.
Cal's gonna walk in like he knows where he's at.
I would like to just take like the darkest route possible, like kind of off to the side, just try and like stay in hiding until like I know for
Okay.
sure what's
You're
up.
fells with Cal.
Okay. As you guys start making your way about, the courtyard's about 100 plus feet in distance. It's a
Ooh.
really big area it designated for.
Oh yeah.
As soon as you get to after you cross the threshold, it goes eerily silent. And Obi looks over to you guys. And for a moment, like you see kind of like a panic cross over his face as he's trying to communicate with you and cannot say anything.
Can I cast magic awareness?
Sure. Does it require,
You'll never guess.
Does it require a verbal
No.
component?
No.
Oh, there you go.
Double check that for me. 'Cause
I have
a lot of-
nothing that's verbal.
It's racial. I don't think he does.
It's not racial.
Oh, is it not?
It's
my
it's class based. I meant to actually look that up because I knew you were gonna
As
ask.
an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. When you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to.
Okay.
Max is still kind of just going forward. He hasn't said anything, so he doesn't know.
yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, like it's noticed that everyone
Okay.
can't speak. It's racial. It does not require a verbal component, and you are in a massive sphere or dome of silence, and you are unable to say, hear, or like you can try, but you can't say or hear anything. As you guys get closer, who's in the line behind you guys? What's the marching order, real quick?
I'm with him.
I'm behind but off to the side. I'm going off to the side.
Okay. Starting to go off to the side. Sounds good.
Yeah, breaking away from
whoever's
the main
second
party.
in line, I would like you to make a perception check as well, please.
That's me?
Okay. Roll a perception check, please.
Okay.
I'm next to Bott.
Okay.
8.
8. And
nice.
one more person right behind, because Cal had his first moment. Now, actually, Cal, as you get closer, I'd like you to roll one as well, because you did do magic awareness and you're looking.
Oh no.
12.
Okay.
All around you, the area of silence is keeping you from like hearing or it's so eerily quiet that as soon as you start looking, you can see through. There's like several fast-paced movements coming between the lights and all of the windows of the front of this church. And for a moment, you can't hear anything, and then as you like kind of wrap around a little bit, you come to the open doorway, in which you can see the front door has been broken down to this church.
Damn it.
It would have been about 15 feet tall in an archway, and both wooden doors have been burst and broken down with some of the stone attached to it.
So because they're in a zone of silence and no one can hear or say anything, does that mean that like stealth is just 100%?
I mean, visually. I mean,
Hearing wise too.
people can see you, but they can't hear.
Yeah, I mean if they can't see me though. Like,
Yeah, it would increase. It would.
I want to.
But before you do that, as soon as you notice that, you start looking in the far distance, where you start to see the familiar sight of the 10-foot figure in all black and starry and the starry skin. You see him holding a man by his neck off of the ground. An old man with white hair and a big beard. You see him holding him by the neck, and you see him looking at him. And then you see the old man gesture towards Castor's left, and he gives a little nod. You see a snap.
Chiromancy.
God, I wish someone would hold me like that.
Oh my god.
And then you see him take the body and throw the body through the stone wall on the other side, breaking it down. Then, and just outside of that, you can see a small. It goes dark, and you can start to see Castor begin to walk down a small stairwell. In this time period, on all the windows, now that you're aware of it, you're seeing people having a fight, and you're seeing people in the robes of the Zerite robes are fighting a bunch of mismatched cultists that were in like the similar colors and symbols of Castor, and they're having a massive fight. And immediately when Obi sees that, he begins charging in to the fray.
I would like
With
to
the other
charge
two.
it behind him.
Okay. All right, now we are going to be rolling initiative, please.
Oh no!
Yep.
I'm going to have some combat real quick.
I can cast 3 spells
That's it.
because they don't require me to talk.
Oh
You
yeah.
say case?
Good luck.
Yes.
All right,
I
give me a
rolled a
moment. I'm
4.
going to set up combat real quick.
Oh
cool
my
new map.
gosh.
How many spells can you cast, Nova?
I'm looking.
Can't you do your Eldritch Blast?
What? Nope.
That's verbal.
Your Hellish Rebuke?
Verbal. Probably. Misty Step is non-verbal. It's visual only.
I'm gonna throw up.
That's good. That's good.
Can you attack with Kaya?
Cool.
I was gonna say, I was like, this is a really big courtyard, and to make that detail very important seems suspicious.
Is the dome completely encompassing the entire courtyard, or is there like a place where I can see where the dome ends and I can like send them possibly, like the corner?
It seemed as you were running into it, it did start to seem like the entire. It was covering everywhere you're at, but it did. I can turn my mic on. It is on. It looked like it was moving, about maybe 5 feet at a time, relatively slowly.
Would I see that it's moving with what's his name? Because we saw him walk away.
Make an intelligence check.
How smart you feeling?
There's a possibility you would have made that connection. Where are you? Can't seem to find it.
But I can see the magic moving with him.
You're in the magic zone.
You're in the magic.
Yeah, but can't I? How big?
Can you see a
Is it
cloud
more than
move when you're
60
in it?
feet? But if I can see the entirety of the cloud, yeah.
What
But
was
you
it? It
can't
could be
'cause you're
moving
in
with.
it.
Yeah, but I'm using magic awareness.
But to
so I
connect
can
it-
see the entirety of the cloud.
Yeah, but to connect it to caster, I feel like that's something like.
Because we see him
That's
walk
a stretch.
away.
But he's out of 60 feet of range. So you're starting to see it. You notice that it moved as you kind of like rushed through, but I don't know if you would have been able to fully deduce that it was following caster at the epicenter.
How many spells you got?
This is why
None.
spellcaster.
Misty Step, visual.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
This is why spellcasters are lame.
Shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch.
Nerd.
Wow!
I love spellcasters!
Can we get the partitions back, please?
Wait, hey. What magic items you got on you, buddy?
I have a rock.
I got the best magic items.
Oh wait, never mind. You don't need verbal to activate that shit.
I
Depends on the
literally
magic.
Yeah,
only have
buddy.
Misty Step.
I got my 2 pellets and I got my mage hand.
Oh, I also have
Yeah.
my little healing thingies, I think.
As long as you got healing, we're good.
So is there no such thing as like a mute mage?
Sorcerers exist.
So it's not a mage though.
Nah. It's kind of really
No,
shitty.
no
Can you use sign
cursing.
language?
Hi, that's your fault.
Did I?
I started it because I called Damien something.
I'm gonna set a timer
I didn't
real
hear it.
quick.
Just now.
Yay, she called me a very, very bad thing.
Do we take it then?
A jerk.
When did that
Alright,
happen?
so
I think that just
set
inspired
up.
someone to say, "Oh, cursing."
Ooh,
Well, we're also going into battle, so it's a good.
We're also
time
gonna go into probably the boss fight.
Maybe.
Do you want my rock?
No.
I don't have the rock anymore.
Yeah, you gave it to them. You did.
I did. I have another magical item.
Cal, go into a rage.
I can read.
No, there's no sound anymore. So just,
Does anyone have like Advil or Aleve or something?
Yeah.
I need you to leave me alone.
I will throw you across the room.
Please do.
Oh, just
I want to
setting it
end
down
my
real quick.
suffering as soon as possible.
Oh, that was so fast! Oh my
You're
god!
quite responsive here.
Alex, thank you.
Give me a second.
Alex is really on it.
I don't know how many.
How many milligrams is it?
Use the same face as.
I don't do
what's
math.
his
I
name?
just like look
Carolina.
and read the direction.
No, you gotta do the Luke Cage dab where it's just.
Take one tablet.
Take one tab, pass it around. 98 tablets of
It's-
Advil in the bottle.
What's the 200 milligrams? Okay. Thanks.
You're like Ravana White.
Yeah.
Mono White.
Bing!
More like
Ding.
I wanna end my life.
I'm gonna murder you.
You're giving us bot energy right now. I wish someone would hold me like that. What?
Oh boy.
I want to leave this mortal plane.
And
Oh no.
one
I
more.
cannot believe I don't have any spells, but I
You
do
have
have
Kaya.
melee things.
Yeah, melee.
I can't tell her to do anything because
you're-
it's verbal.
I thought it was in your mind.
No, it's verbal.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's like, oh, do this.
Then how do you tell her what to do when she's not near you?
All right. There is plenty
that's your
to
brain.
see
That's actually
here.
a good point.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, but she can't make attacks.
She can pick stuff up and drop it on people.
Not heavy stuff.
Yeah.
It's
All
still
right.
something.
Does everyone roll initiative for me?
She can pick up a water pellet.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the.
I have plans for
counter?
those water pellets.
Oh, I missed one mini. I definitely counted these out.
Oh.
Where was a good one? Oops. Can someone turn the TV on for me? Thank you very much. I just missed that one. It was
You have the same headphones as me.
It was like.
it's kind of warm today. Oh, actually, Patrick, I realize you will not be able to do that easily. Oh, okay. Cool.
Patrick's a genius.
It's very small buttons on there, and they're like invisible to see. They're really hard to figure out. I like just hold my hand across it until I touch the power button. Okay, so let's get into it. There's a lot to see here.
Oh my god, I'm nervous.
Can I have initiative from everybody?
20.
Oh,
Pretty good.
What are you gonna do with that 20?
Nothing.
14.
Okay,
7.
got it.
No, wait, no, it was 8. Sorry,
I
don't
had
know
a
how
4.
to-
15.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's not so great, Bott. Bott, you're at 4. Blackson, you're at 8. Israfel, you're at what, 20?
20.
20. Nova's at 15, 14?
14.
Got it. Cal Luna?
15.
15, you got it. Let's get into it. Roll some.
Down.
I just swore.
Ooh, buddy!
Oh,
Love
no.
starting out the fight.
Got a 1.
How's the fight
Whatever.
gonna go?
Fine.
King of Wands.
Let's see.
does that mean?
That means we're all gonna get
Apostles?
ones on all of our rolls.
And then.
Can you imagine if I pulled the death card? I'm like,
What is it?
What was that one?
swords.
And.
Those are 8 swords about to go deep in your chest.
Ask it if you're going to cast any spells this fight.
Can I cast any spells this fight?
All right, so let's describe a little bit, so visually, so what you guys are seeing. Just so the audience knows, make sure my mic is on, because I almost turn it off when I'm setting, because I don't want to make noise. All the yellows are the Zerites. Anyone red is what represents a cultist attire. As you get in, it's pretty easy to see. You have people all in similar robes with their colors of purple and gold, which is the color of Zeroth.
Zerites are the good guys?
Zerites are
Well, we don't know if they're good.
good,
They're just-
good subjective,
I
but
feel like it's like better, guys.
They're
They're
not going to
fighting
be
the
dominated.
cultists.
yes, they're more like defending themselves from an attack.
They're both technically cultists.
Because right now, let's get the initiative order here. Who was the first one? I had Cal Luna, you were first. Israfel, you were following short behind. We had the Apostles kind of like near you. Blackston, you were on the far side here. Bott, Reyes keeping their distance. And then Nova, I have you there. We're making a full-on, almost a triangle. Okay.
That's like a.
Oh, I realize it's a mess. Doesn't matter.
Every time I see Israfel's mini, I always think he has wings.
You do.
You do have
It's
the
your
wings.
king.
No.
Okay,
God, I
so
can fly.
here's what we're gonna do. My first initiative order is Israfel. You are number 1 in combat. It's your turn. Actually, I'm gonna turn the music up just a hair for us.
Is invisibility real?
Yeah. Actually, yes, it is.
I don't think so. Turn me invisible and we beat him up.
I am going to hold my action.
Oh.
Roll
Okay.
my mic.
I guess I'm having issues with that. Just set it
yeah,
there.
yeah.
I'll fix it over the break.
So I'm going to hold my action, and I'm going to wait till I can cast verbals to cast a spell.
Okay. Just to be clear for what everyone sees, you guys are seeing these cultists wail on these Zerites. They are outnumbered and just trying to defend themselves. They are not doing well, as it might seem. That's just for you guys, your information. You're watching a group of people essentially get slaughtered. Not only are these are just the ones standing.
Right.
There are multiple bodies scattered amongst the floor of cultists and of Zerites. Probably about 15 dead on both sides at this point in time. Israfel, that was your turn. It's the Apostles' turn. The Apostles are going to move as a unit. They're going to rush in. And I'm going to... after scanning around the situation, they look at all of you. And you see Oberon tries to mouth that to you guys in the heat of it all, and he is going to turn into a bear as part of his action.
Yes, Druid.
I will set that bear mini down somewhere else, apparently. He is a bear now, and I'm just going to keep it as is. Because I meant to pull that one out, but didn't, and is going to attempt to maul on this character.
Is Caster on the board?
Is Caster
anywhere?
on the board?
Caster is not on the board. In fact, this is the wall that was broken down,
That's where he walked into.
and this is where he walked down. Just beyond this, you see a stairwell that leads deeper into a dark corridor. Throwing some attacks out there. You see Oberon is going to take his bear form and is going to slash at this figure. You're going to see it make a connect and land a hit. You are going to see Evelyn take out her sword, and she is going to make an attack over here. And they're going to see the archer is going to focus on Oberon, taking out the other archer. Both strikes seem like one hits, one does not hit. Damage, I have all this pre-written down to make combat not boring. You're welcome. I have their first damages rolled out and ready.
Nicely done.
Okay, so that's going to be their turn. Next up on the list is going to be the Zerites are going to make an attack.
Oh, good for them.
And you're going to see one is going to try to break free, take 2 attacks.
Uh-oh.
takes one hit, does not take the other hit. Going to take. I did not roll those guys' damage out. Keeps the run and is trying to assist as this one looks like it is grappling its opponent. There's a smaller, what looks like a younger child, like a younger teen, smaller body and frail on the floor, being pinned and grappled by a cultist, trying to break them free of it. And they are going to fail in the help of a grapple. Anyways, that is going to be the Zerite's turn. The enemies are going to make an attack. Fuck.
Hey, thank you.
You guys all get 2 points of healing, by the way.
Oh,
Thank you
yeah.
very much.
Oh, that feels nice.
What's the max temp HP we get?
6.
Oh, 6.
There's that one time I really goofed to give you guys up to 10. That one time, but
That was a goof.
that was a big goof.
A goof
for me.
and a gaff.
They're gonna make all their attacks real quick.
Well, what if I still have temp HP from that?
It should have gone away when you were rested last night.
Yeah, I thought they didn't go away.
it stays. It's the only
Y'all
one that
did it
stays.
good.
Have
All
you never
other
been
bonuses.
hit?
It was last session.
Wasn't last session.
Wow, I'm rolling a lot of lows.
I got hit last
It was.
session.
I didn't get hit last session.
A couple attacks make it, and a couple attacks don't make
How did
it.
I get hit?
And
Wait.
the ones that are doubled and pinned seem to be in a. The ones that are getting tag teamed are having a bigger issue, and you're starting to see them getting pretty
yeah,
cut up
right
and
through
worn
the
as they're
fire.
trying to fight over the bodies
Yeah.
of their allies, of their dead allies is a better way to put it. Cal, Luna, you're next.
Cal is going to move as quickly as he can to where, without taking attacks of opportunity,
Okay.
to where, what's the man we're chasing went.
Okay, that's a good point. You'll only have to take one attack of opportunity in this.
What if I go the
method.
other way?
Actually, you're right. I miscounted that step. Yeah, you can go this way and get to about there because you have to go a little bit. No, I lied. One more. That's as far as you can get as your action and your movement.
Can
Full
I?
60.
Oh, that's 60?
That's 60.
And then, well, I wanted to halfway through that
Oh.
cast Hidden Step.
Hidden step.
Halfway through. As a
Perfect.
bonus action. So that way they don't know where I end, but they know where I'm still, like,
That's 30 feet, right?
yeah, Hidden Step, and then dash the rest of the way.
Okay. At that point, you're just at the mouth of the.
Bye! I gotta go stop this
Pretty
man
good.
from getting the helm.
Pretty good movement, yeah.
Yeah, Misty Step.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Cal. That's your turn. Nova, you're up.
I'm.
It's still
Go
incredibly
do some
silent, by the way.
bonks. Do some
Yeah.
bonks.
No, actually. I'm gonna run toward the corridor.
We gotta get that helmet.
Okay.
He does.
I'm gonna dash.
Oop, oop, oop. I'm gonna use your movement first. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can we take her the other way?
This is the only entry point.
Oh, yeah, you're
Then
right.
I'm gonna. Okay.
It wraps around.
Am
as
I
the
able
mouth
to? Okay. Am I able to use my movement, bonus action, Misty Step, then use my action
Yeah.
to dash? Great. I'm gonna do it in that order.
Cool.
So that way I can just avoid all the opportunity
1, 2,
attacks.
3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Cal was at the front. You were about 4 squares behind. That's
Great.
about right. Perfect. Yep.
That's
That was it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that's gonna be Nova. That was Nova. It's your turn. Blackston, you're up, and then it is going to be Bott. You're following. So
we still have our plus 10 stealth.
currently,
No one's attacked.
yeah, no one's attacked. So yeah, you have it until then.
Yeah, I see Nova and I'm like, this one. And I'm gonna run right after her.
Duck it. Got it.
Duck it, run after her.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Dash,
5,
bonus action. Or, no, just regular dash.
6. Do you want to get closer and take an opportunity attack, or just get not as far, but
I'll get closer and take an attack.
got it. That's one attack of opportunity. Let's see if it hits. It's going to be a natural. That's cocked. Natural 9 plus 5. 14.
Doesn't hit.
Okay.
Wait, it's right.
14 total.
My
Plus
armor
5.
class is 14. Did we say that?
So it'll be a hit.
hits? Yeah.
You're going to be taking. Their modifier is a plus 3. You're going to be taking 5 points from. Oh, actually, this is the wrong one. Just kidding. You're going to only take 2 points, as they are going to beat you with their bow.
Got it. That was my
Hit
10.
you with the bow.
Yeah, because this is the archer, and they're going to take a hit off of you and smack you as you cross by. Just 2
Gotcha.
points of bludgeoning damage.
I got it.
It's not bad. Bott, that does take us to you. What is your plan? Are you interested in fighting or staying? I'm waiting to see, because at this point in time, you guys might have a fourth, or one less party member when
I
you
will
guys
be
get...
making 2 crossbow attack.
I see. Perfect.
Light them up.
All right, Bott, I'd like you to do me a favor. Now you're in range of crossbow attack. Did you say 2 crossbow attacks?
Yes.
Okay. Action surge.
I rolled a 16.
16 hits. That definitely lands.
I rolled a 9.
And you rolled a 9. Let's see. What's the modifier to their crossbow? That comes up to a +4, 13 on this enemy. The first crossbow strike lands. The second one does not. I would like you to roll damage for me, Bott.
Get him!
Get him,
I
boy.
rolled a 6.
That's pretty good. 6 plus, I think it's 3. Yeah, 6 plus 2. So a total of 8 points of damage as you stick a crossbow bolt into the first thing that you see in front of you, and it deals a substantial amount of damage. And you hit him right in the gut, and you can see where the armor was opened, and they're starting to bleed out there. That's going to take us back to the top of the initiative order. Israfel.
You're by yourself.
Anything?
Still silent.
Jeez, Rick. Oh, man.
jeez.
You gotta turn to a car, Morty. Come on, turn to a car.
I'm gonna follow Blackston, I guess.
Teleport. 1,
my
2,
God.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, I'll stay there.
That guy's already taken his attack of opportunity this combat, so you
Oh.
can
Yeah, you're gonna
out
go.
getting hit by him.
I'm gonna go run up behind Nova then, as a dash is my action, I guess.
Yeah, this is as far as you can get.
Cool.
Well, actually, you can get a little farther, but you're in attack of opportunity range.
Nope.
Got it. That's where you'll be. Okay.
No, I gotta save spell slots.
Spell slot?
Yeah!
Oh.
Now I almost get magic from the ether.
Apostles.
No, it's
Very
just free
true.
magic.
That's gonna hit. Bear style. This guy is going to get killed. As you watch this bear, carnage-wise, just tear into this ranger boy. That is going to be an attack there. That attack is going to land, not killing that individual, and then Ray is going to take a shot.
Someone take shot?
And is not going to land their shot as well. They're going to miss. So, but they're going to try to move and maneuver a bit to clear up this area, trying to assist. Okay, then we have Apostles doing their thing.
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
Zerites.
Oh wait, no, I'm not with Nova, I'm with Blackston.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
No one.
There are some
Whoosh.
attacks and there are some misses
Yeah.
in there. Some hits and some misses. It's hard to see.
Oh, Blackston, we're about to be attacked.
And that
Yeah.
is going to be... Oh, wrong one. This one is just damaged. And then, of course... Yeah, that's the one that's the weakest. That one's going down.
Oh no.
And miss.
Yeah, these guys didn't have much of a
Hit.
chance. But now we're gonna have an army coming after us in the hole.
Okay. All right. They're starting to look more worse for wear. But that's going to be the end of the Zerites, the Apostles, and the Cultists. We're going back to you, Cal. What's up?
Not to ask for my own pain, but the fellows above Blackston and I, they're not coming at us?
Sorry, you're right. I didn't
Okay,
move
cool.
them. I didn't move them, but they are less focused on you guys. They're here to, to
cool.
slaughter.
Cool.
That guy was the misses. So,
Okay. Oh, he's a missus.
No, I mean, it was,
Congratulations.
When is the wedding? This is their wedding party.
they're focused on slaughtering a certain group of people.
Welcome to the reception.
That's their objective.
Will you be having the chicken or the beef?
Okay, all right. That is Cal Luna. What you doing?
Callaloo?
Callaloo.
Caluchador.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna follow into the thing.
Okay.
Into the unknown.
Out of sight.
I'm uncomfortable with the amount of people we're letting dying in here.
I will set you off there. So
I would have helped kill if Nova didn't run, honestly.
I'll put you here in
Sorry.
marching order on the screen so we can see
Like, I was
who
ready
makes
to
their
help
way
everyone
down
out.
the stairwell.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Yeah, but people are suffering.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I feel
we're gonna
bad.
suffer.
I feel actually really
We
bad.
don't know.
Stairs.
Yeah, we do.
This is how we are going to do it. There's stairs on the bottom there. The viewers can see it, and
So they can see that?
Yeah, they can see that because I have it to where I can have more freedom for them.
I mean, you're right, but still.
Okay, so that's the first one to make it down. Cal, that's going to be your full movement. As you break through, you start realizing that this tunnel is relatively deep, and you're starting to get deeper down. There's no light down here. It's dim. You can see just enough to like not fall, but it's just a stairwell with like nothingness. Okay, that's gonna bring us to Nova. You're up.
Keep running. Out that way.
At what point did I realize it was dark? At the full of my movement or about halfway of my
About
movement?
halfway through.
About halfway through, I want to turn around and go back to Nova.
Okay.
So we run into each other.
So you guys are bumped in. You're at the extent of her movement. She gets to you, kind of get at the same spot because you were just a few feet.
And like point at my light.
I just keep going.
Well, you can't move anymore. We're stuck. You've already moved all the way.
What? Why?
He comes back to you, and that at,
'Cause
like,
it's
your,
dark.
at your
I
extent
can't
of your
see.
movement. Okay, that's gonna be their turn. Blackston, it's up to you. Parkour. You have an altar right here and another
Protecting
like.
all of you is more important than anyone else here. I do not
I was
want my family to die again.
I'm gonna look at Israfel real quick, and I'm literally just gonna like kind of look over to the guys and just kind of be like,
What you doing?
I'm gonna parkour over that.
Well, I have to
2,
take the attacks
3.
of opportunity.
You can parkour too.
No, I fucking can't.
Athletics check
Yep.
or acrobatics. Both are fine. Acrobatics. 'Cause
Acrobatics.
You're leaping.
Yeah, mister.
No, I just took 6 points of damage for swearing.
19.
Oh.
19.
Did that
Yeah,
not
you
end?
get through it, no
I don't know.
problem.
Oh, no, it did. 25.
You want to use your movement?
Yeah, I get through the rest I
Yep.
can.
And that's your dash to get down. You are in the clear.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to bring us to Bott. You staying up here, or are you going to keep it with your friends?
How did you tell us all of that?
Through the power of friendship.
Know what would come in handy right now? A psychic link.
Yeah, it's a shame none of us have ever been able to experience
Ever
that.
been able
Yeah.
to do it. It would have been such a nice little thing.
All right, Bott, what are you doing?
I attempt to cast a spell,
Man.
but all my spells are verbal.
Okay.
Hey, what up,
A
bud?
psychic
Give it
link
the
would have been
attempt
so
and
helpful.
nothing. Where are you gonna? Are you gonna try to go to your friends, or are you gonna try to fight? That's gonna be the question for you right here. It will dictate what happens in the final combat.
The final combat.
Final combat.
So I will dash towards caster. My
Okay.
friends are the most imperatani.
1, 2,
My friends are my power.
Dear Princess Celestia, today we learned that friendship is magic.
Aw.
5, 6. But I would like you to roll me an athletics check, please, as you're trying to just barrel down this area.
I honestly was ready to like stay
I
up there and
rolled a
fight him
5.
with you, but I needed to.
You are going to get caught up on the altar as you trip. You get onto it, and you are going to be just on the altar, stopping your movement. Or actually, I would make you prone, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stop you at the altar. You try to jump it, and you slip back down, keeping your footing, but not being able to get up it, losing a couple feet of movement. All right. Israfel. So what's it going to be, champ?
Yep.
I'm gonna go. I ethically have to do this. I'm gonna go to the cultist, the right in between me and Bott, the one nearest Bott. I'm gonna try to whack him in the back of the head with a shovel.
Oh, buddy. I get it. I get it.
I have to try. It's
I
not
get
gonna
it.
do anything.
Watch you kill him.
I should have stayed up there.
This one's mostly robed, so
I should've
What's that?
stayed up
this
there.
one's mostly robed.
I have not made.
I don't like
physical
leaving my
strike.
buddy
All right,
Israfel
buddy.
up there
I need you just to
alone.
roll me a d20, and we'll see what
Okay.
if it even gets close. We'll find out.
It's a 1.
Wow, that was out of range.
That's fair.
You whiffed it.
I'm gonna misty step now. Towards my friend.
1, 2,
Yep.
3,
I
4,
did not want
5,
to cast
6.
that spell slot, but cool.
You still have about 10 feet of movement.
I'd like to go downstairs with my power rounds.
Okay. that's going to be that case.
Not love that.
Perfect, perfect. Everything's going smoothly, all according to that sweet, sweet plan. You're alive still, mostly. And that's going to be we have some turns here. We watch drop. Oh, actually, no. These guys go first. Who kills who?
I hate it.
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's good, actually.
I thought the apostles would do more.
And that's, okay. Ooh, you guys
I mean, they're doing what they can.
This is all out of sight for you guys, but this is happening.
I mean, we know it's going to happen.
Doop,
like they're glowing.
doop. Okay. Then it's going to be the Zerite's turn. This one is going to grab this one and attempt to make their way out. Dragging him using 15 feet of movement. That's going to be they're going to take two hits on the way out.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, put my pencil here for a second. And then it's going to be some attacks, engulfing this group of people.
Oh, they're gone.
And then this one's coming over here. This one actually is going to be knocked out by Evelyn, and this one is just breaking free of that one. Okay. So that's the current situation right now. It's cleared up, and that is going to bring us back to Nova. Everyone down here, I'm assuming you guys are just going to keep running.
Keep running.
Cool.
I cast light.
Verbal.
That's not.
Is it?
Touch.
Nope.
Got.
It's not.
Hell yeah. Okay. Let's get some light going down. And now you start to see this tunnel leads a couple hundred feet down. Just out of sight.
No. I lied. It's verbal.
Okay. There's torches available, but that is fine. We're just waiting on to see what Bott does.
It's the V stands for visual or
verbal.
What does the S stand for?
Somatic.
What does
Visual,
somatic mean?
visual and somatic. I'm sorry, somatic is.
Somatic is. I thought somatic was like moving your
somatic
hands.
spoken.
I thought it was semantics.
I hate everything. You guys find that out.
I can cast light.
You guys figure that out while I'm going to see what Bott's final turn is,
Wait.
and then that's going to dictate what happens next. So let's just. You guys do the reading. I'll do the mathing.
V is verbal.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to use like your flick
Weird.
of the
Okay,
wrist.
V is verbal, S is somatic, which is hand motion, and then M is materials.
Yeah.
You guys get to your thing. Let me know what happens in a second. I would like Bott. You decide where are you going for your turn. Are you going to attempt to make an attack here, or are you going to help your friends for attempting to stop Caster?
Give me a
What did
moment
you
to
just
think
learn?
about it.
All right,
Patrick learned something.
we're all having a lot of moments to think about things right now.
One less spell you can use.
Yep. Quite a few.
One
in
less
fact.
spell or one more spell?
One less.
Ooh.
Do you have any more spells?
Okay. That is that. So, are you
Man.
able to cast light?
I cannot.
Cannot. Okay. 'cause
No.
It has the V for verbal.
It does.
Got it. Someone can grab a torch and pull it out if they want to. You guys are all capable of torch if you want light.
Are we still in initiative, so we have to wait till our turn to do it? Or?
I'll kind of pull you guys out of initiative for a second.
Sure.
You guys are just sprinting down the stairwell. That's essentially how it's going to go.
Is
Yeah.
it one of the torches that are just lining the wall in this place?
There's no light in this area, but you guys all have torches.
Is it? Am I still able to see because I have dark vision?
Yeah, you can see. You can see. You
I'm
can
just
see down.
running ahead. I don't even care.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have you leading because you can see. So you'll be the
Yeah.
first one that makes it down to the final room.
I'll follow.
Final chamber.
Is the bubble of silence still in the corridor?
Yes.
my
You still
gosh.
cannot hear anything, Bott.
Hey, Devin, I messed up. Misty Steps verbal as well.
No,
too-
it's not. It's just S.
Oh, for you maybe.
Wait,
Interesting.
am I wrong?
It's just V.
Wait, what?
Requires only a verbal. component.
Anyways,
Misty Step is verbal.
I have one spell I can cast.
Sweet.
It's
Did
Mold
you,
Earth.
Did you get along? Oh, you have spell slots. You just can't
Yeah.
cast spells right now. Oh, how
Y'all
exciting.
can't do anything.
I tried my shovel.
Man, I did. It's so weird how one simple thing just really fucked. Are we in there?
Yep. I think cussing is
It ended at 25.
Yeah.
20. Yeah,
It's
cussing's
over.
done.
You
You're
really
good.
fucked the character, like two characters, by just one fucking dome of silence.
Well, yeah, one dome of silence can really do some nasty stuff. But we'll see what happens in the final room. Caster might need verbal to do something with the helmet.
I'd imagine so.
So that might
I
have
will
to
attempt
drop
to
in order
cast
fight.
another spell as I run towards the hallway.
Okay.
Buddy.
Attempt and fail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We have now made it out of that area, and we are going to change scenes. So we get the visual off of the combat. You guys have all made it out. I have the marching order of who enters in time. Now, as you guys are rushing down, you get about so many feet down this stairwell when all of a sudden you can hear the sounds of your own footsteps once more. And all of you can start to you feel like something come off of you for a moment. And as a moment you start to realize, like, oh, thank God I can hear again. As you get deeper down, you hear the sound echoing of a familiar deep voice.
We can hear it.
It's you can, as you're running down, you hear that you have the sound again. You're gonna cast, I'm assuming, light, or whoever is waiting to cast light.
Yeah.
Cast light the second you realize you can hear again. You cast it. You can see the end of this hallway as it leads down, maybe another 30 to 60-ish feet, somewhere in that range. No, but you're closer to it. You hear the sound, and you start to see glistens of light as it comes from part of the end of this hallway. And you hear from a deep voice, "Do you hear me, coward? You better listen, because I'm about to take everything from you. I watched my brother die while you celebrated your victory. I was wrong. Should have never defended you all those years ago. You gods are just a plague, infecting people for your clout."
Clout. Oh.
At this point in time, you all exit the stairwell, and Nova, you kind of just like pour into this empty room, or this room. It's about 60 feet in length, and now you start to see there's some torches lit. And as you start to hear like the anger and aggression come from Caster, as you see two dead guards wearing similar robes to the ones up top, but in like they looked like paladins as they lay crippled and broken in pieces and mangled on the floor. You see him standing before another altar where he holds a helmet. It resembles a Greek Corinthian, where it has the open face with 2 eye slots. No plume, but it's more familiar to the 300 Sparta helm.
Okay.
He pulls it out and he turns. How charming. And as he looks at all of you, he then puts the helmet on. As his other spiky helmet is put down, he puts the helmet on, and he looks at you all and says, "Final call." And that's where we're going to take a break,
No.
because it's perfectly 8:30, 8:45, so it's a little later than average. And we are going to get back with Caster and the fight against him with the Helm of Obedience.
Lovely.
So we'll see how that goes.
Cal's gonna kill me again.
You guys all right?
Coming up with a plan.
It's all right. Things are gonna go fine. Anyways, we are going to be right back. We'll be back 20 minutes from now. So at 9:07.
Whoa!
So we'll see you guys in 20 minutes. We don't have a giveaway tonight, but hopefully we
Other than
have
my
some
love.
giveaways soon.
Hey, can we play with the little doodly guys?
We can play with the little doodly guys. If you actually know it, we're going to come back at 008 because I'm going to keep chatting for a second. Hang tight. Enjoy the little doodly guys. You can customize them. We're going to have a little boss fight after this against whatever boss comes. We have some cool stuff if you guys
Whatever
just want to
boss.
stay entertained during the break. We will see you guys in about 20 minutes at 9:08.
My guy has a shovel.
Of course he does. All right, and welcome back everybody to Twitch Slays D&D. Previously, or recently, I suppose.
I mean, that is previously. Recently is previously.
Throw something.
Reese's. Reese's.
I need
What?
I need the really soft like balls I can just throw, like little snowballs you see around Christmas that are meant to be like thrown for fun. We live in California, so there's no snow.
Puffball.
Like a puff ball, yeah. So I can just.
I mean, as a kid, people just came to my house to throw blocks of ice at me. So.
Is that an air genasi thing? Okay.
Why didn't you
Anyways,
just use the wind to blow it away?
previously on, or just
No.
recently,
Oh.
our party
Oh.
made their way past all of the cultists and the Zerites fighting to let that off to be the apostles' work. And the 5 of them started heading down to find Castor, and hopefully we can defeat him after he has just finally put on the helmet of obedience.
Sick.
I'm going to. The last response was final call, and now we're gonna roll initiative.
What does final call mean?
You can join them if you want. Before you have to, you can choose to join.
As a response to that call, can I turn into a werewolf, or can I do I have to roll initiative first?
You know what? I'll let you turn into a werewolf, like final call, and then you see.
Oh my god.
And we are now aware that we are in combat. So
There you
you're
go.
a werewolf. I'll have you start with that, and
Yeah.
Werewolf.
let us get to.
Am I allowed to rage with that final call?
I guess if you and Blackston both look at each other and just immediately.
Just make noise.
Alex doesn't have the compressor like the audience does, so her ears are, or their ears are messed. Cool.
Oh.
As you guys do that, Castor is going to look at you all very much. I would like initiative orders, please.
21.
21. That's really good.
22.
Well, fuck off.
Okay. Wow. That's really good. Hey, what's your dexterity modifier?
1.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh no, I don't know if I want to get close.
Oh no, baby.
Who's next?
I rolled a 19.
19's. Wow, you guys are really strong on.
It's these new dice.
Heck yeah. And then we have
Did you show them?
Israfel.
Yeah. Oh, not. Well, I posted in Discord.
Oh yeah, they'll see it in the Discord.
They're pretty, huh?
And if you haven't seen it in the Discord, you should go visit the
I
Discord.
don't know if they can see it, but it's pretty. Here, can I get this close up on Patrick's face?
Discord.
I don't have
barely
that button,
know her.
unfortunately.
Oh.
So I have you at
appreciate that was my
19. I got
face.
Cal at 19.
You probably have
Nova,
15.
15. And then, of course,
That's the rage I got.
Bott. What did Bott roll? Did I miss that?
No, but roll.
Bott, what is your
I
initiative,
rolled a
please?
13.
13 plus
I'm gonna laugh.
2, I think.
How much?
So you're both at 15. You and Nova
You're gonna
are
watch
sharing
it back?
orders. You
Better
guys
be
can
nice.
pick at the same time. Or you guys can choose who gets to go first, whichever makes more sense.
I rolled my rage as well.
Chat has more time.
Sounds good to me.
Good
All right,
call.
Bott, and it's at 15. You're the last of the initiative order.
Dang, we all rolled high.
You all, yeah, for sure.
Watch him roll in that.
Okay,
Fuck some gods.
that's correct.
Okay.
Blackston,
That up was very
Okay.
quiet.
I was like, the up was
you
very
are
important.
you are the first person. Let me get my notes for their stats. You're the first person to go. You're top initiative order.
All right, bonus action. Trace the freaking chest. Get the claws on fire.
Yeah. Scratch your titties, get some blood.
Scratch my titties.
Ooh, I love them titties.
How much damage you taking?
I take 2 damage.
Okay. Both claws are inflamed.
Inflame.
See a doctor about that. Thank you.
Hey, sorry, they're engulfed in fire. How about that?
All right, how close can I get to this boy?
We got 30 feet of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just out of reach. Just out of reach, champ.
Well, then I'll get that close and I'll hold my action to. I'll just take a dodge. Fuck it.
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause I can't.
that's a good choice. Take the dodge as the action. Sounds good to me. It's going to be Castor's turn.
No.
Tied at 21, but you're not the fastest between the two.
Okay.
I can just do this.
Heck yeah. Let us see.
Yes.
All right. He is going to make his action. He's going to see that you took the dodge and is just going to happily walk past you.
Well, fuck.
What the fuck was that?
He's going to actually...
Can he take an attack of opportunity regardless?
Yeah, you can take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, let's go. Does a 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Oh, he's hittable.
Roll damage.
I was like, okay, now we're learning. We're learning.
Sorry.
It's okay. I've got
Nice.
plenty. I've got hundreds.
Got a full armor
Oh,
back
this
there.
is lovely.
Her head.
All right, champ, what's it going to be?
13.
13 points of damage.
You've killed him!
So how much fire, how much not fire?
It was 4 fire.
Okay.
Then it was the 5 on the
Nine.
claws.
Got it. So they're gonna take.
And then plus the 4.
Got it. So they take. Funny enough, got it. He's gonna take a chunk of damage, and it seems like the claws. Actually, the claws considered magical.
They should be when the fire is on them. Yeah.
The fire's magical, but the fire is not. Yeah, different. I didn't know if the claws might be considered magical.
I don't think they are.
We'll get back to that. But moving on, let us move to Caster's turn. He moves past. He takes his attack of opportunity. He is going to get close to you, and he is going to cast a wall of fire. Right here on the. We're going to set it right there.
Dang it.
There's no escape.
It's going to
I can't wait.
surround all of you.
Oh,
Like surround, just block off the exit, or actually surround us.
Block off the exit.
push him into a wall.
He's going to use
Should
all
I
of
just
the.
jump in?
It's
All
too
fine.
late to turn back now.
However, you're not going to have to roll dex checks because as the fire rages up, you start to feel that the fire is pointed on the other side.
Oh.
He's on the internal area of this fire.
Oh, that's nice of him.
He's going to look at all of you, and he's going to look at Israfel.
What the fuck? Now hold on.
And he's going to
Better protect your good and evil.
end his turn.
He says, punch me.
Well, that's
Howard."
wonderful. Is it my turn?
I guess you could say that.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Sure.
Do I have to tell you?
That's how
By the way, as Blackston tore parts of his flesh and hit him in the area, it started to look like, as you got a little closer, it looked like the wound started to heal up slightly.
Well, okay.
Then he looks at you.
That's great.
I'm gonna touch my dear friend, this guy, and use protection against good and evil against celestials.
Cool.
And I'm
What
terrified.
does that do for me?
That means you can't. You have
Prepared.
disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Oh, blessed
That was a
be.
good call.
So you're welcome.
Thanks.
I'm gonna die now, and I'm going to move behind my good buddy, the shield now.
The meat shield.
Yep.
Also, did look claws don't count until level 7.
Got
don't
it.
count as magical
I was
till
reading up on it to make sure, trying to understand it a bit better, but yes, got
Yeah.
it. It
So
does
at
eventually.
this moment, it does eventually, but not now.
Cool. Because we're good. That's going to be Israfel's turn. It's going to take us down the initiative order. I'm going to have Cal. You are up.
Sick. I'm gonna walk up to him, or just go a forward one, I guess, because I can hit him if I go forward one, right?
Yeah, you can hit from there.
I'm going to recklessly attack and hit him with my halberd.
Okay. Roll an attack for me at advantage.
He knows.
Knows what?
He's a very smart man.
He's not a man.
He's a very
18?
smart
18 is going to hit.
Roll
The
for
smart-
crit.
He's a star.
18 again.
Okay.
He's a star in the sky.
Where's my D10?
Devin, I'm glad he's smart. Yeah.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Yeah.
He's going to take all 8. Okay. 8 points of damage. Actually, give me a second. I said it didn't do it. Okay. Cool. And he's going to take full 8. Sounds good to me. Okay. The next up on this list is Nova.
Which means Bott,
He knows I can
get,
stop him.
get ready. Okay. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast
Okay.
on the helmet.
Sure.
Oh.
Try to knock it off.
Sure.
Is that possible?
It'd be difficult, but
Okay. I'm just gonna
we'll
try
see.
it anyway.
Helmets are meant to take force damage, so it's
And historically are known to stay on.
when getting hit
Can
pretty
you
hard to the
levitate
face.
helmet?
Not even if they're known to take force damage.
That's
Yeah,
their
the
goal.
point of
That's
helmet.
the goal-
They
point of
stop
helmet.
that kind of thing. Like they're meant to prevent what
yeah,
you're doing.
but like I mean,
I'm gonna shoot
like,
the bulletproof vest and try and knock it off. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
It
kidding.
might be possible, but you might have to. He might have to be grappled in order to do so. You might have to
Get
have
right
try
under
and
him.
I can try to help
or
you out
you
with
could
that
be right
next
under
turn.
him, maybe.
I feel like this is that scene from Avengers.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Oh!
Very similar. Yeah.
I want to cast suggestion, but I don't know if it'll work.
Right here at this distance, like you're trying to hit me in the face with a blast, it's not gonna knock it off. But if you got underneath, maybe you'd have to be underneath him, like adjacent and looking up. And boop.
You can do it. You can do it.
You have to roll real high. And at disadvantage because it's adjacent.
No, I'm gonna cast suggestion.
Okay.
I'm going with my gut, and I'm gonna try to get him to take off the helmet
Sure.
and give it to me.
You solved his murder puzzle.
Solve my murder puzzle. Okay.
That's not the murder puzzle.
What
It's
is
probably
the
not
what is
gonna
the
work.
save?
But I just wanted to cast it because I just want to do
That's
it.
what Nova would do.
No, it's what Nova
Yeah,
do.
it's a good
Yeah.
attempt.
No, it's
Yeah,
all
I
about
feel it.
charming.
Hey, but
No
you
one's
gotta
a charmer.
Take off that helmet.
Wisdom
That's their
save.
shtick.
Sure.
I should have cast Hex, but it's fine.
Every time.
I should have cast Hex. We need that on a shirt. I should have cast Hex.
Wisdom save. Why did he roll 2?
17.
He's a
Why does he
star.
get advantage?
Because he's a star.
Because he's
That's not fair.
he has advantage on saving throws of magical kind.
Ask your.
Are you
patrons
joking?
No.
What a dick.
Correct.
Wow.
He's bad guy.
Okay.
He's a big bad guy.
Well,
Big bad
that
guy.
was my last spell slot then.
What?
Excuse me?
Warlocks.
Warlocks
wacky.
only get 2.
Well, she's got Eldritch Blast forever, though.
You know.
Yeah.
And good range too. Bot,
Excuse
it's up to
me.
you.
I would also like to rage if you please. Ag.
What are you gonna do? What did Bot say?
He said, I would like to rage if you please.
Perfect. All right, Bot. Roll. What are you doing? You gonna attack?
Bot's gonna do something.
And since that didn't work, he'll longsword attack.
Sword attack. Got it. Roll me attack, please. D20, my good Bot.
I rolled a 2.
You go up, trying to stop Caster and make a good slice on him, and unfortunately, the strike is not going to make it as he pulls away and parries with the great sword that he wields in one of his hands.
Oh, he has a whip too, huh?
Yeah.
He's also got the whip
And the helmet.
and the helmet.
Wow.
Sick.
All right, that is going to be Bot's turn. Blackston, you're back up again.
Blackston, all right. Blackston's back up, and he's going to.
Flank a bitch.
He's gonna do another strike on his arm to get a blood curse of the marked on that boy.
Okay. How much damage you taking?
Taking 2.
Okay, and you can move up to him.
Yep.
Bot does give you advantage. You are flanking Caster.
Oh, I get advantage from the mark too.
Cool. Yeah, so you have double advantage, so it's just advantage. Not bad though. Not bad. Advantage is
bad.
always good.
So, and now it's gonna be another D4 whenever I hit him with the hemo
Okay.
grab. That's a natural 20.
Roll damage.
Crit.
I
So-
had a natural 21.
Actually, I'm gonna
How'd it go?
We died.
Oh, yeah.
With 1 HP.
Oh, yeah.
He had 1
Fuck.
HP. I literally rolled the dice
So-
almost perfectly.
4 fire damage.
So what are the dice saying?
It's my hemocraft, which is my right, is 4.
What are the dice?
2, 2, 5.
Got it. Okay. So we double all dice. So 4 there, 4, and then the
So-
5, so 10, so 18 total.
18 plus 4, so 22.
22 points of damage. Pretty good. Yeah. Takes 22 points of damage.
Is that
As
what
you,
it feels like to do damage?
it takes you find an opportunity to
never
take
know.
2 or a massive gash into its back, and you see him recoil in some level of pain.
Hey.
He's going to use a legendary action to make a move
Oh.
at the end of your turn, and is going to pull out.
Good man.
All right. It's funny you mention that. It's going to be his turn. He's getting a good
Oh, wow.
eyesight of you, Israfel.
I'm behind friends.
My friends are my power.
Let's say he's moved a little farther out of the way. And he is eyeing you.
I know.
I would like you to, he's going to look at you. You're going to see him channel a form of energy for a moment,
Yeah.
and he's going to speak to you.
Okay.
I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Well,
Oh.
that's
Yeah.
a 3.
No!
Hey, Patrick,
Yeah. Thank you.
do me a favor.
Yep.
Can you check your Discord?
Happy to.
No! No!
While this is going on, Israfel.
No!
Israfel, look at me.
Do I know that this happened?
Yeah, we all see Caster like he's kind of looking at you, Cal Luna, and then he looks just past to the small little thing below him. And Israfel,
Are you okay?
For a moment, you like make eye contact with him, and you start to look through his eyes, and you're almost transported to a different area in which you see giant celestials engaging in combat. You see them have some with spears, some with shields, and at one moment, you see there's two are fighting at the same time. You have a double match essentially.
Okay.
You see one wearing a helmet that resembles the one of Xeroth's, and then you see another helmet that doesn't look so familiar to you. In that moment, you see one of the Celestials takes an advantage and throws a spear attack at Xeroth, in which one jumps to deflect it and blocks it with their lower ribs, being skewered and being stuck as they are impaled into the floor. Or not into the floor, but like sliding on as it like impales into them. At this point in time, you see one is defeated and bleeding out, and the one that resembles Xeroth and his helmet flees from the fight, where the two of them pursue behind. Shortly after, you see someone who looks identical to the one that was stabbed, runs up to address their twin and tries to heal them, but at that point in time, you see that they eventually like collapse and die. At that moment, you're pulled out of it, and you see all 9 stars of Celestia Minor. In this flash of an instant, you see the 8th star darken and go black. At that point in time, the 9th star in the constellation like glimmers for a moment, then goes almost supernova as you feel the fire and the heat like burst, feeling like it's for a moment you feel all the pain of you are burned, but you aren't burned, and now you understand why Castor feels, and you understand and you have the same motions of rage that they have.
No. No!
Do
No, Ezra, no! Ezra, no!
It's almost like a giant burning ball of fire comes and overcomes your body, and you feel like you burned alive, but then you come out of it and you just have the mental pain.
Okay.
It's now your turn.
Oh, excellent.
Actually, they're going to move with their main movement. He's going to come back and take a defensive stance.
Oh, smart. Devin.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the square G10?
Yep.
I'd like to make that my focal point for a spell.
Sounds good.
I'll roll that spell damage.
Thank you very much.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Oh my gosh, is that in between
Let me look up the spell.
Are you about to
I
put
think
us
it's
to
between
sleep?
me
Bott
and
and,
Bott.
oh
No.
my
I
god.
don't know what the
Works
radius is.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what the
So,
radius
level 4 wizard, what spell are you happening to cast?
It's gonna be, well, I'm gonna be making a few motions with my hands.
Okay.
It's crazy because I have a tiny ball of bat guano and sulfur on me now.
You can also focus
That's
through your.
true. And I'm
your-
gonna do 8d6 fire damage within a 20-foot radius centered
That's
on
neat.
that point.
Okay.
So let me roll 8d6 real
No.
fast here.
No, Ezra, no! Ezra, no!
Mm-hmm.
No!
It's fire damage.
I'm not worried about myself. I'm
Oh.
worried about
24 damage.
Okay, I would like everybody, including you, Bott, and you're also in that fire.
Oh yeah,
Perfect.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're going to be all rolling dexterity saving throws as the fireball hits epicenter on Bott, blasting Bott in the back. Dexterity saving throw, Bott.
Advantage?
You would have advantage.
I rolled a 3.
Bott, you're taking a full 24 points of fire damage.
22.
Save.
23.
Save.
18.
Save. Bott, you take the full 23. You take
24.
the full 23.
That's
Wait,
24.
I do?
24 was it, Patrick?
24, yes.
So all of you take, Bott,
20
you take the full 24, Israel, you take 24, you all take 12.
So
I have resistance, so
and
6.
You take
when I
6.
raged, I rolled a 9.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
So magic abilities can deflect off of me. Magic strikes.
The magic attacks.
Magic.
This is an AoE.
It says
You gain advantage on it.
it says okay. You also get advantage
So you will
on
gain
AoE
advantage
spell
on
saves.
AoE spells, AoE attacks, and you get resistance from like an eldritch blast could bounce off of you.
So you got out of the way better.
Yeah.
than
You
the
got
rest
out of the
us.
way better, only singeing like
I
12
thought I
points
could,
of
deflect
damage.
it back.
No, thanks, bro. We're all in this together.
Mr. Fell, I'd like you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, not my best.
Please try.
18!
Oh, I was scared for a second.
For a moment, you throw the fireball and feeling the same emotion that Castor is feeling and the hatred and anger, and then you snap out of it and you're back to your regular...
Also, I broke my own concentration, so now he no longer is protected from good or evil.
Fair enough. Okay, that's going to end Castor's turn. It's going to be... Oh, actually, that was your turn, Mr.
My turn.
Now it's going to be Cal's turn.
Sick.
Good to know that you have the magical awareness, though, or the magical resistance. I'll write that down so I don't mess it up. Magic. Okay, what's the plan?
And I get to know that spell forever now?
We'll talk about it after.
Okay.
Oh.
What? The...
I witnessed a supernova die.
You witnessed me die?
No.
No, a supernova.
Cal, what's it going to be?
That's her
You going to
superhero
smack him?
name.
No.
If Nova was to be any superhero, she would be Supernova.
I think I have one more
I mean,
restoration.
that's good, but...
I have one more restoration left in the bag, I believe.
Yeah.
I want to pull it out and give it to him.
Okay. As you pull it out and look at Israfel, you see, like, the familiar eyes of
Just
it.
in case. Like, not like chug it down
Okay,
his throat,
sure.
but like keep this in your mouth.
Bonus action, hands it off to Israfel.
Okay.
And then, does it have to be, can I be I wanted to cast Magic Awareness as well.
You wouldn't be able to cast Magic Awareness and the handoff, and then maybe an attack. Is that, you can use
I
that
wasn't
as,
going to attack.
Oh, not, as an action, you can hand that off.
Yeah.
And then Magic Awareness.
Just in case that happens again.
Okay.
I'll do that again.
Okay.
And Magic Awareness, what do I see?
You see, at this point in time, all the magical items on all of your party members. You have you have an evocation magic on what's his name's little finger, his phalanges of claws. Castor has two different items, three items: sword, evocation, whip, evocation, helmet, charm, or enchantment. Is the school of their magic.
Nothing on the ground?
Nothing on the ground. Oh,
Good
and the fire.
check.
Fire is
I don't
all.
want to run up to him and get blasted like last time.
The fire is all magical as well.
Okay,
surrounding
sick.
you.
And that's it?
That's it.
Beautiful.
Okay. Rage falls.
No.
Did you attack?
I took damage.
Okay, yeah, that's right. No, you good, you good. My bad. My B. Okay, and that's going to lead us to...
He really doesn't want me to have this reflect.
No, you're good. Nova, it's your turn. Bott, you are up right after. Keep in mind what's going to be.
I'm nervous. Okay, now I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on Castor.
Okay.
Am I able to would I still be at disadvantage if I tried to attack?
Not for this one.
I could attack the helmet.
You can attack the helmet, but you can't knock it off from this range.
Even if I'm like, even if it's 120 feet.
It's in range. You can hit it, but it's more requiring the angle.
Dang it.
You gotta get up and underneath to knock a Corinthian off. They sit low on the head.
Okay, I'm going straight for the heart.
Straight for what?
For his heart.
Shot
Got
to
it.
the heart.
Roll an attack for me.
God, I hope this works.
And you're to blame, darling. You give love.
That's the end of my turn?
Okay. That's gonna bring us to Bott. What's the plan?
I will be making a crossbow attack.
Okay. I'm gonna get you just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna get you one closer, so it's not a disadvantage. Just getting around the big old fur ball that is Blackston. What's your attack? Roll d20.
I rolled a 17.
17
Nice.
natural is going to hit. I would like you to roll damage for me, please.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, 1 plus 3, or 2, is going to be a total of 3 points of damage as you stick part of it, and you see the bolt hit into his pectoral, and landed some damage, takes 3. Give me a second. Yep, and that's good. It's going to be a total of... Okay. Blackston, it's back to you.
Back
Back to
back
Blackston.
to me. Black to Blackston. Blackston.
Back to black.
All right, so I've seen he's taking a defensive stance. I'm gonna go up to him and try to grapple him.
Okay, that could help.
Okay.
He's probably not that strong.
Probably not that strong, and I get advantage on athletics. So
Okay. This is just a strength check, not an athletics check.
Oh, let's check.
For
Okay.
grapple.
Do I
It's an
get-
attack roll to see if it lands.
Gotcha,
So
yeah.
just roll an
Attack
attack,
roll.
see if you get your arms around him.
That's a 19.
19 hits. So he's now grappled. So his movement is reduced to 0, but he can still attack at disadvantage. And you're big
Alright.
enough. That makes sense. There's
Yeah.
this giant,
Big boy.
weirdly hulking blue werewolf comes in and grabs on. Okay.
Love it.
I'm going to have the next.
Oh, just pull it off.
Can I
What if both
have
of you
said
use it?
something on my turn?
Sure. You can talk as a free action.
I want to yell at Castor and just be like, don't harm my friends. If anything, harm me.
Oh.
All right.
And also, since I took the attack,
Don't
actually,
say
can I
that.
take
'Cause you're
another?
gonna be the next person to unlock.
Is
Yes.
it considered attack? I want to
You
take
know
another
what?
attack.
You can take a
Can
second
Can you-
attack
can you
with
throw her the
the
bottle,
werewolf's
please?
abilities.
I think I
Do I get an
Shove it
advantage
down
on it
her
because he's
throat.
grappled by me?
Not exactly.
Okay,
It's more
gotcha.
like you grab him with one arm and now you're
It's her
trying to dig in.
dog.
Gotcha, no problem.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Doesn't it?
Okay.
Why are your other gods? Why aren't they
It's back to
protecting you?
Castor's turn. Okay. It is going to spend their action to attempt to break free.
I want to break free.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Okay. Roll me an attack, a strength check, just base strength,
Base strength.
as you're trying to hold on to this grapple.
12.
15. So they're gonna break free of their attack as their action, and they're going to move over back to the middle. Actually, gonna stay in range so it doesn't take an attack of opportunity from you, Blackston. That is all. Okay, that's going to be their turn. Israfel, it's yours.
I'm going to move up beside Nova.
Oh, by the way, visually speaking, it looked like wrong one. Looked like some of those wounds, those scratch marks, started to heal up slightly.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm feeling
Can I just put the potion down by her feet? Is not as like a bonus action or something?
Sure, you can. As a bonus action, I'll have you set down a potion by your feet.
Wonderful.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Chill Touch,
Okay.
and I'm going to say, I understand your rage and your hate, but this doesn't prove them wrong. And I'm going to cast Chill Touch.
Okay. Roll an attack roll for me.
Just a 12 hit?
Fortunately, 12 is. It sees it available and just bats it out of the way as it starts to see the the energy pushing towards it. The green, vile necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay. Kowloon, it's your turn.
I've done more damage to my friends than I'll ever do to Castor.
Yep.
Frick.
I try to get him in that grapple too to get the helmet up.
I'll attempt to grapple this man
Okay.
recklessly.
Sounds good to me.
I like this plan of just hugging him.
Also, if this grapple successfully works, seeing what happened to Israfel, I want to close my eyes while I'm grappling.
Cool.
I like that.
Sounds good to me.
Very specific. Good.
20.
20. Okay. Sounds good.
You can't crit a grapple, can
He's
you?
grappled, and sorry. Yeah, you grapple on.
You can't crit a grapple.
No, you can't crit. It just really happens.
It just really.
Boy.
You
Who would have thought?
really got it.
Thanks.
Okay. Double checking one thing. Perfect. Nova, before your turn, Castor is going to, after being grabbed by the 9-foot furbolg, his head is just a foot taller, is going to look at you, and I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Fuck this guy.
Should have shoved it down her throat.
I was trying to stop him from healing.
Please
What
don't
was
attack.
it?
Wisdom save. It's good for you.
Come on.
13.
Nope.
13 is not going to succeed. You now experience the eyes of Castor, and for a moment, as you look into his eyes and make eye
Oh,
contact,
that's true.
you see through into a celestial plane in which you can see the familiar sisters of Celestia Minor, but they're all seeing eye to eye and they're all talking to each other. And you're all at a large, long table where you're all sitting having dinner, and everyone has their space where they have a meal together. And there's a seat that lays empty, sitting next to you. And the 7 of them are all chipper and having a good conversation, and you feel the abandonment and hatred that burns through Castor as he looks over to a seat that is expected for Oberon. You are now under his control. You have 2 attacks, 2 Eldritch Blasts per turn. And your goal is to hit your friends. Now, you get to decide how you do that. But
Right now?
Yes, right now. It's your turn. You're now,
Oh,
you
yeah.
failed
You're
to
at
save.
disadvantage against me, baby.
I can reflect
a
your
good one.
magic.
Oh, yeah! Right back at you!
But you're not going to try to
She doesn't know that's what
lose.
I cast.
No.
She's never seen me do it before.
That's fair. I'll allow that.
I'm
Nova,
gonna-
you're in a situation. You see all your friends and Caster being grabbed. Who are you eldritch blasting? You have 2 shots.
And I mean, I'm the one grappling him, so.
Sure.
Yeah, I would probably go for Cal because he's grappling Caster, and then I'm gonna go for Bott.
Well, 2 attacks, please.
Betrayal.
I'm sorry.
Twist.
Okay, that's a natural 2 for
Okay.
Cal,
Got it. Misses.
No, okay.
Well, she doesn't get hit
and
by
that's
back.
a dirty 20 for Bott.
It's going to hit on Bott.
Oh,
roll me
no.
roll me force damage as Bott is not expecting a shot to the shoulder and is going to
So sorry.
feel some force damage.
Wow. No Bott is officially over.
No, it's not.
No bot is over.
No, it's not.
A lot of people hit Bott. That's impressive.
Oh wait. I guess I was a 21 to hit.
Oh, all the better.
Still good. Still good.
8 points of damage to Bott.
8 points of damage to Bott.
He
Okay.
can take it. He's a big, strong bot.
Bott, you take 8 points of
They might
force
be.
damage. And you just got blasted in the shoulder. It's now your turn, Bott. What you gonna do?
Are my eyes glowing? Like
Give me a
almost-
moment to think about
to
it.
look like I'm.
Stars in your eyes, girl.
I mean, you did just blast bot.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
not normal for you.
But that's what I'm like. Does it look like
all
I'm
part of
like?
the strategy.
Does it look like I'm Prince Eric in the Little Mermaid, where my eyes are like under Ursula's control?
That's a very
Someone would have to roll
specific.
if you. I would deduce, since we just watched Israfel throw a ball of fire at the center of the room, hitting everybody, and then Caster doing something similar to you, and then you hitting Bott, I would say people had the natural insight of like, what's the word for it?
Possession happens.
Passive insight says Nova got possessed.
Cool.
And you have a aura that is different about you. You do not seem like Nova. You seem.
Got it.
You know, I thought I should have cast that spell on myself. I was like, no, he's going to go for the old flame. No, he went for me. You know.
He doesn't want no sloppy seconds, you know? He doesn't want no sloppy
His
seconds.
own sloppy second.
When you
Been
did
there, done
cast
that.
that fireball, Patrick,
Yeah.
you felt the energy leave your body, like
Okay.
like a regular spell does. You don't feel like you have a limitless pool.
That's
I will
probably for
cast
the
Cure
best.
Wounds on Isra.
Okay.
Cool.
You get Bott. You just got blasted in the shoulder, and you're like, "Oh, Israfel's hurting." That was probably to get my attention. Roll Cure Wounds, Bott. Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Did you take any damage?
Yeah, I'm at 7 hit points.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because he got
scorched.
I
scorched.
blew myself up. Is a trope Israfel is falling into now.
The fireball didn't use any of your spell slots, by the way.
Oh, it did not.
It did not use
Oh,
a spell slot.
Love it.
You
That's
felt
scary.
a well of energy come into you from Caster's being,
Okay.
and you almost like siphoned some of that energy.
Nice.
All right, Bott, how much you healing Israfel for?
This just in.
That's gonna that will
I rolled a
conclude.
4.
Roll a 4. You get 4 plus their charisma modifier,
This
so you get a
just
total
in,
of 6
Israfel
points of healing.
received 6 points of healing from
You
Bott.
have doubled my health.
Blackston, it's back to you.
Enough for me.
All right, boys grapple now, and so
Yes, rip his helmet off.
now I got advantage on him. Mm-hmm. Let's hit him with a strike. That's gonna be a.
Lady M not
19.
done.
Oh, okay.
keep going, keep
Ooh,
going.
boy.
I'll save that
Keep
roll.
the dice, keep the dice.
the
Unless
dice.
it changes the effects. What are we doing?
But keep
I will
doing it.
cast Bardic Inspo as a bonus action.
Heck yeah. Who are you going to give it to?
Who are you gonna give that bardic
Don't
inspiration?
give it to Nova.
I mean, or do.
Blackston.
Okay, next
Yeah,
choice.
don't give it to Nova.
Okay. The action, you get
I'm just
bonus.
grappling.
You get
Yeah.
a bardic die.
Grappling and
It's your
shielding
turn.
missile
That's a
from
D6,
magic.
D6? Yeah, D6, I believe.
All right, no problem. But that's gonna be a 19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll damage. Dang, boy.
Sorry,
Good move, Bott.
there was something in my dice tray. Maybe that's.
That's gonna be
Alright,
a
good one.
10. It's gonna be 10 damage.
10 points of
like
damage
stars.
as it comes through.
You should
All
put
right.
stars in yours.
Get your second attack with your
Yep,
other
I'm
claw.
gonna hit him a second
On
time.
the outside. get
Oh
stars.
yeah, that's
Or
true.
put little bedazzles things.
That's gonna be another 19.
19 hits again. Roll damage.
Wow.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
13.
13 points of damage.
I am like so actively
I'm so
aware.
proud of you. You didn't do it though.
Just because I'm so hyperly aware.
Okay, perfect. Good. And you still have your bardic inspiration because you didn't use it.
And that's for like 10 minutes or something like that?
I think so. Until Bott gives another one.
Until one of us is dead or
You
we
want
win.
to use them quickly.
Yeah.
Or actually, I think they have a limit. I'm not sure what that is. That is going to be Blackston's turn.
They didn't need it.
Caster is going to attempt to break free.
I want to break free.
You have advantage on your strength check because you're raging. Because he's trying to break. It's a contested strength test.
Oh.
So roll 2.
Good.
22.
15.
Roll another one.
I did.
Oh, no, you're fine. He's unable to break free from your grasp.
We're about to just slaughter him.
And
Well, so you know,
if that's the case, he's going to use his
never mind.
bonus action to. No, he's just going to hang tight for a turn. That's what he's going to do. Okay. I'm actually got to do one quick thing. And at the end of his turn, it does appear that some of the wounds that Blackston dealt to him are starting to heal up. So that is all I have to say about that.
Can I do Nah, never mind. I can't do an insight check. I was gonna say, can I do an insight check probably next turn to see like the rate at which he's healing?
Bro,
Do
I
know-
just need to land a hit on him.
Seems to vary.
Seems very okay.
Okay, and that's going to be the end of Caster's turn. It is going to be Israfeld. You're up.
Nova, are you there?
Give her the potion. Give her the potion.
Shit!
No. No.
No!
Oh,
The potion.
Oh no!
I'm gonna stand in front of Nova.
So she can hit you in the back of the head.
Yeah, with more disadvantage for her.
True.
And I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on Caster.
Okay, roll an attack, please.
25!
Chill touch hits.
He takes 5 damage. And he can't heal till the end of my next turn.
Sounds good.
Oh, now we gotta deal damage.
Now we deal
What type
damage.
of damage was it?
Necrotic.
Cool.
Necrotic.
Okay. That is going to be Israfel's turn. Cal, you're up. It's fast, man.
You're up.
Squeeze. You didn't go?
I went.
She
Oh,
attacked.
I'm gonna
attacked
keep
you guys.
grappling.
Okay. Yep. You keep holding the grapple.
Can I bite him?
Sure. I'll let an unarmed attack hit.
Unarmed.
Can I recklessly bite him?
It's already at advantage.
You tearing him like a turkey leg at Disneyland?
12, 13, 16?
16 does not hit. But I would have
You
allowed.
tried.
I would have allowed a
That
fight.
would've been
I mean, that's
great.
okay. Because think of it this way: he's 10 feet tall. You're 9 feet tall. His neck is right to your face.
know,
Like,
I
that
know.
might be disgusting, but there's an opening.
Listen, if there's a life and death situation,
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
That's very fitting.
I'd bite somebody's anyway.
Nova, it's your turn.
Someone I met! It's like if
Who you shooting?
You are still under the hit these fucks.
I can't break. I can't break it.
Not
Not
unless
till the end.
it seemed like when Israfel took damage, it snapped him out of it.
slap her.
Who's gonna stab her?
But
that.
it's your turn.
Give
You
her a
have 2
little
attacks.
poke.
Where are
Give
they
her a little
going?
poke.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Roll me a d6 first.
A D6.
Roll me a d6.
5.
Nothing. No effect. Just now play your turn. I'll tell you if anything cool happens. It's up to you.
Cool, like
Oh,
good for you.
cool
Her, cool
things.
for her or cool for you?
Cool for me. You're good.
Sick. I'm gonna scooch back. Just take a step back.
Attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Ooh,
Come on,
snap her
Israfel.
out.
Come on, Israfel.
17!
That hits.
Okay.
You did
Roll
it!
damage. Israfel, roll damage.
Take 1 point of damage from my shovel!
Straight up honing jail bonker.
Okay. No. Bott,
That
you
was
also get an attack of
ideal.
opportunity.
Oh my god.
Triggers at the same time, so I would like you. Nova has registered as a hostile because of the attack to your shoulder. I would like you to roll me a d20 as well, Bott.
I rolled a 17.
That's a lovely hit.
hit.
I would like you to roll damage. Nova, I'd like you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Can we get this potion off the floor? Thanks.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, you have a pretty high wisdom saving.
I rolled a
Dirty
4.
20.
Succeeds, and you take 7 points of slashing damage as Bott and Israfel both just whoosh, at the same time.
They said.
Wait, Devin,
Oh, 8 points.
I lied.
Okay.
My damage is 1d4 minus 1.
Okay.
So I did 0 damage with my shovel. But I did hit her.
But that was her wisdom saving throw, so
Okay.
it didn't trigger to that attack.
Okay.
It was a hit, but no effect.
Right.
That bots did, so you are clear. You have an action, and you felt the urge of, just because I don't want to say, like, no, that roll didn't count. It was the next roll, probability-wise. You now have your action back, but you do not have the ability to cast 2 Eldritch Blasts. You feel a wave of energy exit you.
Okay.
I don't know if it's possible, but can I grapple him from behind instead of grappling from in front? With my last
Maneuvering
turn?
him.
Can I maneuver behind him with my grapple?
He
Is
can
that
see.
not allowed?
And then we
still
just do a
movement.
couple of like.
Yeah, he's got
boxing
movement, but
jabs.
he's currently got Blackston behind him, but yeah, I mean, you can do that. Yes. Nova, what are you doing?
Wait.
You have a
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I haven't gone yet.
you have an Eldritch,
Yeah,
Eldritch
sorry.
Blast.
I was
You
just-
used 5 points of movement this turn. technically.
Okay. I'm attacking caster.
Cool. Roll an attack, please.
At opportunity? Or an opportunity?
Advantage.
The rogues would get that bonus.
13.
It's a rogue thing. 13 is a miss.
Ah, man,
As
good old
you're
days of
trying to
Blackstone
avoid,
rogue.
you're trying to not hit your teammate and ally in the back. You just try to get the shoulder of Caster, but miss entirely.
I haven't hit anything.
Hit Bott.
True.
Yep.
Bot is in fact your turn.
What's Bott gonna do? What's Bott gonna do?
You feel the visual of Nova coming back to their personality as they kind of lean past Israfel to take a shot at Caster.
I'm not throwing away my...
Shot.
I automatically use Rallying Cry.
Ooh.
Okay. Is that everyone between? I have the stats up real quick. This
And
is a-
Second Wind as a bonus action.
Wow.
Bot's healing up and healing everybody.
Yo, let's go.
Okay. Roll me a d10 for the second wind, because I have that up right here. 1d10 plus
I rolled a 2.
2 plus 3 is 5. You gain 5 points of healing, Bot. And where is your other one?
What
It
is Bott's rallying cry sound
Rallying
like?
cry is a...
It's the,
To heal everyone in
Wow.
circle around
Sounded like
by...
me freshman
It's
year.
the
3 HP.
bagpipe
So-
in his chest. Yeah.
You may choose up to 3 allies you can see within 60 feet, Bot, and heal them by 3 HP each. 1 per their fire level. So who are you picking? You can. Everyone's in
Whoever
sight.
is
so you-
closest.
No,
you can choose yourself. Reading real quick.
Is Bot gonna
Rallying Cry.
choose
You choose
themselves?
second wind feature. You can choose up to 3 allies, so not yourself. Cal, you get 3 HP back.
Sick.
Nova, you get 3 HP back. Israfel, you have 3 more HP.
Wow.
As Bot uses a Rallying Cry.
I'll never die.
As my action, I will be casting Vicious Mockery on Caster.
Okay.
Oh, hit him.
Hit him before
him
Bott's
with
next to be
a
taken over.
prime Texas
Vicious.
Roadhouse
No one can hit
roast.
him.
They are going to make a save. I'm assuming, I believe it's Wisdom. It's a natural 19 plus their minimum is a plus 3, so it is going to be a 22 to save. Unfortunately, the Vicious Mockery does not seem to pierce the Magneto-style helmet of this individual, and they are unfazed.
You are still a poor excuse for a god.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. At that point in time, it's going to use its legendary action. Bot, you're just out of range. I was going to hit you with a whip. It's going to attempt to make a attack at disadvantage at you with the whip. Natural 11 and natural 17, so 11 plus...
Sorry.
Oh, I thought it was something important.
No.
11 plus 4 is 15.
That hits.
Okay, cool. So now you were hit by the ice whip. I'd like you to make a dex save for me, please.
At advantage?
Yes. This is to see if you get wrapped by it.
17?
Wait.
Saves.
Is caster still grappled?
Yeah.
You can make attacks,
You
but
just
at a
can't move.
disadvantage.
Advantage.
So you do not get grappled by the weapon.
Grappled
You are
by
going
grappled,
to take.
just grappled at each other.
Wait. Then why did I should have got? Wait.
They can s-
What are you talking about?
I'm confused.
You should have gotten advantage or anything. I don't know.
Cal, 4 points or 6 points of slashing damage, 3 points of slashing, and 5 points of cold damage.
Will that cold damage deflect?
what was the
I'll have it be
potion?
reduced because I didn't
In
cover
case
it.
you got
recitation.
mind triggered.
To what?
Half. So 2
2?
points. Of
wanted
So
cold.
to
5 damage total.
Yeah, 5 damage total.
So it can't deflect though?
I wouldn't deflect it because it's like
You
around
dropped
it
the
as
potion
it
in front of
surges on you.
Yeah.
Second
So that
attack
means
is going
you
to
give it
be
to him in
a. It's
case
going to
he
use a
gets the
second
best.
legendary action to
So I have
Second,
it.
let's
make an
go.
attack, stab at
Is
you,
it
Blackston.
greater
It's going to be a 10 plus 6, so
Greater
16 to hit.
That hits.
It's going to be a D10,
Greater restoration.
so 10 points of slashing damage and
Resistant to itself.
perfect,
5.
and 3 points of fire as it tries to stab back at you with the big weapon.
Gotcha.
That's it's at the end of. That was at the end of Bott's turn. Blackston, it's up to you.
All right, I'm
That was
just
the
gonna
legendary action done before. It
So-
would move out of the way, but it cannot. It is
Wrap the
too grappled
helmet.
by Cal.
to grapple. I'm just gonna take some more slashes at it. It's
Okay.
Grab the helmet.
Oh yeah, I did try to do
That's
that.
gonna be a 21.
21 hits.
I mean, he's
These are at advantage because Cal is not only flanking
Yeah,
but grappling this
that was
boy.
advantage. Ooh, that's 14.
Okay. 14.
14.
Sounds good.
And I'll hit.
That is 14 points of damage. That's a lot. Okay.
I'm gonna hit him again. That's gonna be a 19.
he's having fun though.
Roll damage.
Maybe.
I'm just tearing into this guy's back.
You know how many fights Blackston has wanted to just get in the fray and deal damage?
Take the helmet off.
Getting their opportunity. Okay, yeah.
We can't.
We
He
gotta deal
can't.
damage while he can't.
19 hits. Roll attack. Roll
Why
damage.
can't we?
We noodles.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You
blast
can.
it off of him.
Oh, that was fire.
Misty
Oh,
Step
God.
No.
17.
Misty step inside.
17 sounds good. 17 points of damage. That's a lot. Okay. Let's
I thought the whole point was we're trying to deal damage while he can't heal.
I'm just stopping him from healing. You need to do something about him.
Sounds good to me. It's going to be caster's turn. Are you going to stay where you're at or are you going to move?
Huh?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Look at Blackston. All right.
I would stay where I'm at. Like in Blackson's right now, he's in total werewolf claw mode.
You're going to see him. You're going to see him. Like he's starting to look pretty beat up from these hits. All these scratches and being torn and not being able to like break free of their resistance. It is going to, for a moment, you're going to see it's from the helmet. There are sparkles and glitter emanating from it. But as you look closer at it, as you kind of see in the area, it goes all black and darkened to a pit of void. I would like everybody in a 30-foot cone of his face to be...
I'm behind him.
Sure.
He did mention that.
He
That's
did
fine.
mention he wanted
Good
to do
point.
that.
So I would like the three of you to make a... Is it a wisdom save? It's a con
I
save.
rolled a
I would
7.
like...
Oh, I would have been fine, but still.
God, he's good.
Oh,
Me too?
13 is a fail. Bot fails.
I failed too.
That sounds about right. Okay.
20.
20.
Wow.
You succeed.
Oh no. Wait, what is it? Con save? 17.
17. Still succeeds.
Okay.
17. You just succeed the saving throw.
Sick.
That is going to be 7 plus 6. 13 points of necrotic damage to everybody in that cone. Bot, you fail it. Israfel, you fail it.
Yeah.
Nova,
gone?
you take half of that,
What?
so you're
Is
gonna
he
take
gone?
No.
8,
um,
9.
less than that. So it's 13 cut in half, which would be 6.
Oh, 6.
Run it down. And it takes off of your max HP.
Oh.
So your max HP is now reduced by the amount that you just took.
Oh, wow.
For
How do you write that in?
Override max HP.
just remember for this point in time, Bot, you also took the full blunt of it at 13. You went 13 HP down.
Wait. I took 6 damage. So,
Only 6.
So then
Yeah.
33 minus my max is 33.
Yeah. So what's your current HP at? What's your max at? This is
Current
the first time we've had an effect like this.
current HP right now, if I do this minus 6, is at 26.
So you're at 26, and then you minus 6 from 33. So
Okay.
27 is.
Am
going
I
to be
able to
your-
impose disadvantage with my shield at all?
Not with this one.
No, this is
that would be
AoE.
for an attack. This
Yeah.
is just an AoE in your guys' range. As you make a con save, as you feel like a necrotic burn come down your guys' bodies. That's going to be their action. Israfel, you were next.
Okay, I said that. Try another. Also, Blackston, take the helmet off.
What?
Take it off. Take it off.
Take it off.
Alright, what are we trying to
I don't think now's the time to talk about that.
Shield touch, baby.
All right, roll an attack.
8.
That's a miss. That is not going to land, but you're got movement.
I guess I'll move south, away from my friends.
Okay,
That way, if I fireball again, not everyone dies.
sounds good. Let's go to. That was your turn, Cal. Luna, you're next. You are behind him. Good pointing out. You would have taken that.
I will continue to grapple him.
You can bite.
Tickle him.
Bite.
Can I hit him with my fist?
It's the same. It'd have the same damage effect.
No, because I have claws on. I have my thingies.
Claws.
There's ghost punchers.
Oh, ghost punchers.
Sounds good to me.
I know that's not what they're called, but they're ghost punchers.
Demon bracers.
Yeah.
I don't
I
remember
actually added
how
them
they
to your account. So now
I
you can
see them, thank you.
Ooh.
Let's see.
They're unfortunately a cursed object that can't be taken off.
Oh, love that.
8.
8 to hit.
Yeah.
It is going to not hit. But good point. I totally forgot that those existed, and that would work. That's going to be next up is Nova, then Bott. You are right after Nova.
I'm running up, and I'm standing beside Caster,
Okay.
and I'm going to attempt to take off the helmet
Sure.
With
Okay.
magic or with your hands?
with my hands.
Got it. You are a how tall tiefling? He is a 10-foot being.
Yes?
Gonna climb him.
Climb my back.
Okay. You know what I want you to do? I want you to roll me an athletics check, an acrobatics check first to see if you can just jump up to like even get remotely close to it. Okay.
Okay, what if I tried to use magic or like prestidigitation and like air some
Air.
I don't think. I wouldn't say that.
okay.
I think a mage hand could possibly do it.
Wait, what?
A mage hand could possibly pull it off with a roll and assistance.
It's almost like we have two of
Why
those
didn't you
around
think
here.
of that?
Because Mage Hand is weak,
Weak
as
as
shit.
fuck.
It can lift 10 pounds, and if you were to pull something back, it doesn't take 10 pounds to pull a helmet off.
Off a big man's head.
I mean, you're not trying to lift. You're
I'm trying to take his head right off.
Okay, that wouldn't do it. I don't think.
Okay, what if I eldritch blast it? Like, if he's above me, can I eldritch blast it up?
I need a nat 20.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
5% chance.
How you said that mage hand, could they do mage hand, and Kaya, and all three of them at the same time pull?
Yeah, I mean that could be definitely done.
Yeah.
With that much assistance, I'm not going to say no anymore.
Yeah.
It's a big boy with a helmet on, like
I'm just curious.
because of the damage type of the Eldritch Blast. I would say you'd have to. You roll me a nat 20 right now. Helmet's off.
I'm not gonna be able to roll a nat 20.
Dude,
It's,
no
it's
bet
not
right
a
now.
disadvantage
do it.
because you
5%
have
chance.
your
Come on.
flanking. You got a 5% chance just to straight up knock the
What
helmet
good
off.
are your crystals if not for this exact moment?
Rub that crystal right now.
Come on, you can
Find
do
the
it.
right die. I hope to God she gets the nat 20 on
Oh
this.
yeah, oh yeah.
I haven't rolled a single. Oh, I just rolled a 20.
You know what? How about this?
That's
What was the roll?
How about this? What was that about this?
I was gonna modify it a bit, but it's fine. What was the roll?
Alright, well,
Not a natural 20.
But did you have advantage?
No.
She would be at disadvantage with
Oh, yeah,
advantage.
you're right.
Okay,
So,
what if I tried to like
all right, Bott, it's your
climb him
turn.
like a tree?
Bott, what's your plan?
No, why am I not doing anything?
Ah, it's the Israfel show. We don't do jack shit.
It's also the Blackson show where you're rolling death saving throws.
you wouldn't have to if you took off
Hey,
the
actually,
helmet,
I'm proud of
Blacksmith.
both of you this game. You're dealing a lot of damage, and so are you.
To my friends.
Damage
to
is
the
damage.
bad guy.
I'm just here holding
Bott,
on.
what are you doing? What's your
I
plan,
will be
buddy?
casting Cure Wounds on whoever is the most hurt.
I would like you to roll me a cure wounds, please.
I don't even know if it matters. Anything that hits me is gonna kill me in one shot.
You don't know that.
I do.
You could
don't
make
know
a con
that.
save. I mean, a saving throw.
Yeah.
I hate this for me.
I rolled a 3.
You get more than that. It was it's a total of 5 points.
Gianna, are
5
you
points
okay?
of healing.
Gianna is not vibing well.
Gianna.exe has stopped working. Please reboot.
Don't worry, Nova. It's all good in the hood. Blackston, I'd like you to make it's your turn. Cal is still having him grappled.
Real quick check on the helmet. Is it like straight up tight around his head, or is there like maybe like a little bit of space? To
That
make
cape is too luscious. You can't see.
Just try, my
He
doodle.
said a mage hand would pull it off.
Well, a mage hand with a good roll, a
Yeah.
contested good roll, could do it.
Can I move? Well, since Cal is in front, can I still move like just slightly in front of him just to see if it would? See.
And then
the
you're gonna
state
look
of
into
the
his
helmet.
eyes, and that's it.
It's a helmet. It could probably be taken off with hands.
No, but what I mean, like, in terms of, like, is it, like, tight around, or is there, like, you know, like, some room around it?
It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell.
Unless you want to spend an action to really observe the helmet.
Yes.
I would-
I want to do something cool, but I don't know.
Lift it!
Levitate his helmet.
Give him a stiff breeze.
Blackston,
Alright.
as you come around and have got there and had decisiveness issues, I'd like you to roll me a wisdom saving throw. It takes a legendary action in the opportunity to look at
This
it.
is all your guys' fault.
How is this our fault?
Wisdom
Oh, go
save.
do the thing instead of
Black-
killing him!
We should close the door.
D20, please. I'll do that right now.
Doesn't pass.
What is it?
It's a natural 4.
Okay, well, I would like
Plus
you.
1.
You now have the vision, and you feel the burning rage of Castor as he makes his way inside of your brain. You're like, man, I didn't like this guy for a bit, but like, I'm feeling what he's feeling, and it doesn't feel good. I would like you to use 2 actions, you haven't changed too much. You have the same regular attacks.
Alright.
Attack an ally.
Alright, go ahead, Nova.
All right.
I just didn't want to get it.
That's
Nobody picked up
13?
that potion. It's all on the ground.
No.
All right. First time Blackston missed. Good. All right.
the second attack. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
On me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hits.
That's not too great, so that's fine.
I
That's
don't know what else to do.
11 damage.
He's starting to get pretty beat up and battered.
It's almost like I could have killed him if I.
Where the scratches are at, where he has been gored and hit, you start to see like the blood is like almost a bright white light as where
Ooh.
the tears in his flesh are located.
That's cool.
It's a pretty dope thing.
I wonder what we could make out of his bones.
Okay,
Like a necklace.
that's going to be
That's
the
fine.
conclusion of your turn. It is going to be Castor's turn. Going to attempt to break first off and roll this.
I want to break free.
We could have just killed him.
We absolutely could not.
Cool. That's good to know.
We could have just killed him.
No, it's not going to be that easy.
And it
Blackston
is
does a
going
lot of
to
damage now.
make one last attempt to. You see the energy in its eyes refill, and it is going to throw out another attack. I would like Bott, Israfel, and the werewolf to make a saving throw. Nova, you're good.
I rolled a
The
6.
werewolf.
Oh, Bott. You've
What
been a good.
kind?
You've
Is
been
it
a
a
good
con
player.
or dex? What is it?
It's the light pulls out of its helmet, and all of a sudden you see an empty void as it shoots a necrotic damage. Con save is 17 to save.
I know.
15.
15 does not save. You are both going to take full points of damage on that one. It's not great though. It's only 9 points of necrotic, but it reduces your max HP by 9 more HP.
I have 8 HP and I'm down.
I am
you are now
unconscious.
No!
Oh shit.
I have a total of 8 HP. I'm back to level 1, baby!
If we have to do this fight again tomorrow, next week, I'm gonna cry.
Blackston, when you were hit by this one, this damage type of necrotic damage pulls you out of your control.
Alright.
You now regain your abilities.
Gotcha.
That's going to conclude Castor's turn. Israfel, like you make a save for me.
Yeah, I think I will. Hold on. All right.
Oh, you're down?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
down?
he's dead.
Yeah.
He just
I have
died.
a maximum 8 hit points and currently 0 total.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! If I take another 8 damage, I'm completely dead.
Oh yeah, that's correct. All right. That's going to
almost like you
be
should've let me
Israfel.
just
Good
kill
turn.
him.
Cal Luna, it's your turn.
My rage has ended.
Oh, you've still been attacked. The grapples and all the attacks are the same, so you're still raging.
I have to. Am I? I haven't been attacked, and I didn't do damage. I have to do damage. I have to take damage or do damage.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just you had to attack regardless of whether you miss or not. Can you double?
I'll look.
I think that's the case.
I'd rage again, but.
Yeah, if you don't have to, you don't have to.
Resistance to bludgeoning. Your rage ends early if you are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn, or taken damage since then.
You've been grappling and making that fist attack every turn.
Okay.
So you would still be, that same rage is really keeping you grasped.
Can I try to rip his helmet off?
Yeah, I can allow
Would that
that.
end my grapple, or is that part? Can I grapple him with my feet? and
If
still
you
try
try
pull it
to
off?
take the helmet off, it's going to end the grapple, but you could have an opportunity to get that helmet.
All right, cool. Can I recklessly take the helmet off?
It's going to be as you're grabbing from behind, you kind of like grip to pull it to like pull it off its head. I would like you to make a strength check, while he is going to try to make a dexterity save to keep it alive. Keep it there.
Also, I don't have good strength. I have +0.
What kind of blood
All right.
are you?
What's your strength? And you are
One of
raging,
focus
so
is
you
in
get
dex.
advantage on that.
Dirty 20.
Cal, in your moment of anger and rage, you squeeze tight just enough to where you can get underneath the head, and you grab the bottom of the Corinthian and yeet it off of him.
No. I want to put it on.
Oh,
So I don't want to yeet it.
well,
I want to
sorry,
have it in
you
my
pull
hand.
it off of him, but you'd have to spend another like action to
Put
don
a
the
bonus
helmet.
action. I didn't move.
If you want to put it on, you lose grapple. As a bonus action.
Will I
wow.
know? Will it do anything for me?
Will he be attuned?
Will I be attuned? Will
Probably
I be able
not.
to use it?
Maybe.
Using a magic item, you don't know how it works, might be detrimental.
How's your Arcana?
Huh?
How's your Arcana? I mean, give it to me. I'll do it.
0.
Yeah, give it to the wizard. Bring him back. He'll do it.
Okay.
I don't have any way to bring you back.
Oh, by the way, Bott and Israel. All right, so
Got
either
action on me.
you
I will.
maintain the grapple or
I'll maintain the grapple.
maintain the grapple.
because
Sounds good to me.
I'm afraid that he'll kill. Oh my
Nova,
gosh.
it's up to you. You just look over and you see that 2 of your friends are now bleeding
Why
out.
can't I just give it to Nova?
She's not gonna do it.
But it's her. God.
Yeah, I think it's because it's her god.
It's not her god.
That's
It's
good.
actually distinctly not her god.
That's true.
Yeah.
Distinctly.
Can you
What?
Can you say a prayer real quick to your goddess?
I'm like,
All right, Nova, it's your
Nine.
turn. You have
Okay.
your two buddies
where I
are
want him
bleeding
to
out.
go.
okay,
They'll sit
okay,
down and
okay. I'm gonna, as a bonus action, cast my healing light.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 2d6 on both Israfel and Bott.
You
That
do
is
2
too much
triggers?
for me.
It only has
Is
8.
it 2 triggers or is it 1 person?
Nova,
What?
before we are potentially defeated, I must tell you, I forgive you for stabbing me earlier. I know you would never give me up, never
Bott,
run
you're
around
dead.
and hurt me.
You.
I hope I see you on the other side if this goes bad.
We're in the middle of a dramatic scene,
You
Bott, and
motherfucker.
you're gonna record.
No! Okay. I love you, but no. Okay. I will use 3. 1 on Isra,
Nice.
2 on Bott.
Before I get nitpicky on rules,
Okay.
is it 1 bonus action to select 1, or can you hit multiple targets?
Or no, 1 creature I see.
Give it to the robot.
Robot's the main
Give
character.
it to the
You
robot.
gotta give it to the main character. You gotta,
Okay.
gotta give it to
I'm
Kirito.
gonna give 2 to Bott.
Okay. You can maybe save Israfel next turn if he's there.
Well, the guy's still grappled. I don't think he can hit you with anything.
8
Oh, he
points,
can.
8 points
How?
of healing to Bott.
Bott,
Laser
your 8
eyes.
points of healing. You are now
Laser.
conscious.
You're dead.
You are still prone, so you lose half of your
took his helmet
movement,
off.
or it takes half to get back up.
He's a star.
And
Sure.
Nova, you still have an action.
And I'm gonna.
You see that Cal has ripped the helmet off of this being, and you see its mangled face. Its face isn't quite mangled per se, but it's almost bony in structure, and just is covered in the dark, it's a pitch black void.
Am
it's
I
almost
able
like looking
just
in
to
his
grab
face.
the helmet from Cal and put it on?
You could do that as an action. Try to put the helmet on.
That's my. Yeah,
The full action could be to grab it and put it on.
that's what I want to
Wait.
Sure.
Gianna, you understand what the helmet does.
What?
Okay.
The wear.
Okay.
Do you guys remember the story that I told about? what
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah. Multiple times. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
It's on. Next
Whatever.
turn, you get the opportunity to try using it if you want.
You better pray to your goddesses.
Your AC has increased by +1.
Great.
Let them
For-
take over your body,
While
girl.
it's on, it gives a +1 to AC. And that is going to bring us to
I don't know. Whatever.
Whatever.
Bott. You are now conscious, but you are prone. Oh, my phone just died. Give me a moment.
I
Gotta
will
switch
stand.
phones real quick.
Bott says he will stand.
And fight.
Okay.
Fly, you fools.
I'm gonna pull Bott up real quick. I'm gonna get that up in a second. Stand and fight.
Look at it close.
So
Ooh,
that's
that is very
15
pretty.
feet of movement to get
And
that
bam.
going.
Oh no, I just assumed he was going to fight. I have no idea.
Stand is the first one.
Right.
They can get a.
Let's just.
They're
say
actually
you
within
may
range to
not
get a
be
crossbow
playing
bolt
Nova
or
prepared.
a melee attack if necessary. So what's it gonna be? Let's get in the Discord
Pray to
real
your
quick.
goddesses, girl. Pray to your goddesses.
Pray to your goddesses.
Your other fella's publicly said he would use it. Like,
Blackson has stuff going on. He'd probably use it.
I will
Alright,
make a longsword
um,
attack.
He will make a long sword attack.
Okay. Bott, you have advantage. So roll me 2 d20s, my good robot
I
buddy.
rolled a 20.
Oh!
Is this Bott's first crit?
that's my boy!
That's plus for crit.
You would roll at advantage, but that's not relevant.
Bott's first crit. You
Do me a
guys.
favor. Good hit. Roll me damage. We don't need to roll at
No.
advantage because you got it. You're there. Roll me a d8, Bott. We're gonna double that and add your stats.
I rolled a 2.
Roll a 2. Not the greatest crit in the world. Double to 4. Plus 4 is going to be 8 points of damage.
Oh, that could
Not bad. Not bad.
have been better.
And
been
you
dead.
are going to see that he looks very, very, very not good.
We couldn't just kill them.
Could have been dead though, but unfortunately that is not the crit of the century. Next time. That's gonna bring us back to Blackston.
Blackson, after being possessed, is really mad now, and he's gonna take 2 full strikes at this point.
Okay.
He's angry.
Roll me an attack, please.
Now we get to fight Nova.
At advantage.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Did not expect Nova to put it on.
Nova, thank
That's
you
gonna
for
be-
not making me cry or deserting me. We've known each other for so long.
I have no idea what that is.
12.
Was that just filler while you're trying to math?
He was like
Yeah.
doing his ultimate
12
ninja
points of
move.
damage.
12 points of damage.
At that point in time, you see an opening where Caster's neck is, where the helmet was removed, and you get a hold of Caster's neck, and you squeeze, and you can see the starry blood pour onto your hand, to where your hand is now almost
do anything
emanating
to
a light
I'm into it.
from each claw. As you see the flames of your claws are digging in to where now exits the skull of this being. And after a short period of time of burning, you see the head detaches from Caster, and you are now holding the skull as
To be or
Not to be.
Okay, sorry.
as the rest of the bones on the body fall. The starry light and all of the celestial power seems to disappear and fade off into existence. As you hear the clattering of the bones from the familiar body of Kingston as the body falls to the floor, and you hold Kingston's skull as it sits before you. All of the fire does fade.
Crush it.
I was.
Destroy it.
The fire does fade from the battlefield.
Someone help him.
Caster has been defeated.
And like
you
a football
sit-
player, I'm gonna fucking spike the skull on the ground.
You spike the skull. With Gianna carrying wielding a helmet that is big for their size, you all stand around the body of this lifeless corpse that was once seen in the room of the first church. As the fire falls, you have a couple Zerites.
Excuse me, where was I going?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
As the fire falls, you look around to the defeated body of Caster, and you see all of your friends. I would like you to roll me, because you're up next on the initiative.
Yep.
1 death saving throw.
Oh,
my
no,
gosh.
you could be dead here.
Cool.
And you look around in the glories. You finally exhale from the defeat of Caster. You see a body laying there as Israfel's body sits motionless on the floor. We're going to go in initiative order. Cal, it's your turn.
Can I go try to stabilize him?
Yeah, you can do that. Do you have a medicine kit?
No.
Go over. You can do a medicine check to see if he's still alive.
Sick.
Roll me a medicine check.
I'm trained medicine checks.
11.
11. Mr. Fell, I don't know.
What do you want me to say?
Are you still breathing?
I've rolled 2 dice. I would need to roll a total of 3 to be dead, so yes.
Not
really.
necessarily.
You
That's
can roll.
true.
Right now,
Critical
one
medicine
failed killed
check.
you right there.
That's true. That's true.
Is Mr. Fell breathing?
Yeah, he's breathing.
Kid.
Okay. You get over to Cal and you see you hear the small, almost lifeless the lifeless breaths coming from Israfel.
Oh,
There's some
my
slight
God.
movement. Nova, you're up.
First, Bott asked if they could give Cal the medicine kit.
Sure. Actually,
Sorry.
to save it all some issues because Bott is proficient at healing. The two of you can run up together, and I would like you to roll me a medicine check, Bott, as the two of you at advantage would have tried to heal Israfel.
And I'm gonna cast Healing Light.
I rolled a 10.
We'll see real quick.
Roll 10.
Roll a 10. Plus your medicine check is good enough for the 10 that I was expecting. You just needed to roll real low if you didn't want to. You pull out the medicine kit and you start seeing where the blood and where the cuts and scrapes are from Israfel, and you start kind of patching them up for a moment. And you stabilize Israfel to where you start to feel comfortable. They're not going to bleed out anymore.
Neat.
Roll me a d4, Israfel.
Okay.
This is how soon you're waking up.
That's fair.
Nova, are you doing your thing?
4.
Israfel, you wake up immediately. How much are you healing him for?
Oh, I was ready to put you in the bag.
5.
I would die in that.
No, you had.
You gain 5 points of healing.
Okay.
As your wounds start to, the most major wounds start to recoup on your body.
Cool.
And you're out of combat. The fire has faded, and you start to see some Zerites and some Zerites push down the.
Was there one up there?
With the help of your bro.
Oh,
That's right.
I'm taking off the helmet now that Caster's
Can't
done.
you take
and then
off the
I'm just
helmet?
gonna
gonna say
hold out a
helmet of
hand
fate.
to the Zerites who
Okay,
come in.
that sounds good.
Wait, did Nova use the
Tech
helmet?
Booth, if you'd like to do me a favor and scene change to Home 1. My
don't know.
thing is not wanting to be nice.
No, but did you use a helmet?
Flex, did she use it?
No?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Oh.
There's
I'm
a
proud
couple
of you.
Zerites, maybe 3 or 4, rush down. Is everyone? Where is he?
Oh.
Dead.
Gosh. Oh.
Proof. We want to see proof of.
Shattered skull on the ground.
The bones.
At this point, a couple
This
of.
may not be a good moment, but I forgot I got bloodlust
Oh
going.
shit, dude.
You have 2 triggers before that happens.
Okay, good. I'll wait for those 2 triggers.
Both are going to be going towards Cal.
Okay, guys.
Because. Well, no, I lied. Just roll your first one for me, buddy.
Wait, is he doing it again?
You're dead.
I'm
at this
weak.
time.
I go up to who's next to me. I know.
First person is up to you. You're the last on that initiative order, so. It's going to be Nova.
It's gonna be Nova.
Okay.
Nova's always getting slapped around.
And Israfel, you are awake by the second one.
That's
Okay.
13.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
No to hit, thank God. Okay, so you see that, Israfel, you wake up.
I'm asleep.
Cast sleep on him.
Really impressive.
Thank you.
Good timing.
Oh, guess what? It's gonna knock me out too.
Well,
Is that a
no,
range?
you're far.
You're far enough away.
Okay.
Do me a favor. Roll me damage. How much
Okay.
health do you have?
I have 8.
How much health do you have?
15.
You go first, so that's fine. You just gotta roll over 8, champ.
28.
So I think that knocks.
Both of you guys fall asleep.
You got it.
Both of you slump down. You hear the sound of the metal bouncing, tink, 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 as the helmet falls, rolling closer to the altar in which it stands. Now the Zerites come in.
I'd like to pick up the helmet
Hey guys. We did
before
it.
it goes anywhere.
Okay, so you go over to pick up the helmet, and they rush in. Where's the proof?
Are the
Just
whip,
point at the remains.
are the whip and the sword there?
Yes, the whip and the sword
Oh.
lie.
I'll pick those up too.
Oh my God!
So you
no.
can, by the time that happens, you can choose to pick up one of the items because they're fallen. He's so big, they're fallen.
I can't put one in the bag.
I mean, it would take a full action to make it
You're a
happen.
thief.
The amount of actions
I'm not
necessary.
thieving. I want to make sure these people don't get it.
It's their holy relic.
You still thieving.
Yeah, and somebody else takes it and does this again. Then where are we?
You're literally taking them.
I'm going to destroy them.
I don't know.
How?
I
By
think
destroying
that's
the bag.
unethical. I don't know. I
So
don't
you gotta
like
destroy
that.
the bag.
Would that work? If I put the magical items in the bag and destroyed the bag,
No
would
one
they?
knows.
No one's done it before. No one's crazy.
No
enough
one wants
try.
to
No one's
break a
tried it
bag
yet.
of holding.
No one's given it a good old try.
Anyways.
And the Zerites come in. Some of them you see have cuts and scars down, like lashes down their body. Some are bleeding down their chest where they took a slash wound. Another one you see a force damage that hit them in the ribs, and you can see part of their bruising where some of the cloth from their robes have been disappeared.
Hey,
Howdy,
did anyone
cultists.
take...
How's it
And
going?
they start to come
Anyone
closer,
need
and they
some healing?
go up to the body of where Castor was, and one of them picks up the whip, because you have the helmet, and I'll let you stash the helmet by that time. And the other one picks up the sword, and they're kind of like, it's been gone for so many years. These are stolen by the cult. You must have. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We couldn't have done it. Wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for you.
Mr. Coltman, there's a bottle on the floor over there. Can you bring that to me?
It doesn't heal, does it?
I have a lot of hit points. I'd like to get back to my maximum.
He picks up the small vial that has been thus far knocked over. And
Please
rolling.
don't drop
He
it.
picks it up.
I will lick it off the floor.
Do we wake up?
Yeah, around this time you guys start waking up. By the time they pick it up,
Oh, God, I hate that.
And I drink it. Please give me my hit point max
your hit points
back.
come back.
Thank you.
Your max hit points come back.
Sheepers.
No hard feelings, right? No hard
Max
feelings.
HP of 8. I mean,
Yeah,
you were
that
a
was
level-
terrifying.
You were a level 1 wizard again.
Yeah, I was, and I hated it.
It's a
Damn.
primal
It's a
instinct.
Yeah.
You forgot to ask the god how he wanted to be buried.
And for a moment you see the bones twitch.
I will go and piss on those bones if you make me.
Put the bones
Are we all
in the bag.
pissing on the bones?
Put the bones in the bag.
I'll do it.
Piss in the bag.
No.
Are our friends okay?
We,
Is it fella, you good? You good, buddy?
the ones we have, they've been taken into custody by the local guard for their crimes
What?
they've done in
What?
the past.
They saved your life.
Who are you talking? No, wait. Hang on.
I'm well aware that they saved my life.
So then why did you let
But-
them get taken?
They had warrants out for their arrest long before all this.
That wasn't who. It's not them. They were taken over by this person.
Roll me a persuasion check. At advantage with Nucci, because you were kind of interfering in that conversation as well. Roll me.
Can I use the helmet?
Don't you fucking dare.
You'd have to put the
25.
helmet on. And 25. I know. I know that they helped us. And one of the other one chimes in. The smaller teenage-looking
were our
one that was
friends.
getting pummeled on while
Surely
they were
your
on the
legal
floor
system
at
in
the
this realm of
front
gods
where all
and
you guys
goddesses
have
has some
passed.
type of exceptions for possession.
They saved my life.
Bott just had an argument for you.
Bott did a very good job.
Oh, I thought I had it connected.
It was an ethical
Bott
stick.
said
They were
they
our
were our
friends.
friends.
Surely your
Surely
legal
the
system in this realm of gods and goddesses has some type of exceptions for possessions.
There might
That was
be.
garbage.
That was garbage. You're
don't-
garbage.
No, that's not.
I have it pulled up, so I'll be looking a little more carefully. I thought I had it tuned up, but I did not. I don't have the power to control this. We'll see in the court of law. They have to try for their crimes. I'm sure possession is something that we can use towards their side, but they're currently in custody and
How did you even know it was them?
They did murder
they've been
this
warred
place
our
10
people
years
for the
ago.
past
They have
20,
posters
30
Two
years.
girls had
everywhere.
disguises.
They had disguises on.
Valid.
I think how well does makeup stand in a
Battle.
bloodthirsty fight?
Yeah. And doing
Is
the
it-
exact same movements they
I
did
don't
10
know.
years ago to
No,
murder.
this shit's
Helmet
pretty
on.
good.
No.
Is it like
One
that?
for
Is it
hours.
like that? Like
Yeah.
athletic, like sweat resistant makeup?
Well, when
You make your choice.
when the fighting began, eventually the short one turned into the bear, and then turned into the familiar Obi that we have faced off for years and years. These people have done atrocities to our people for decades now.
Look, I understand, but like we have to. Can we get them out?
Am I not on these posters?
No, you've been dead.
Oh, that's true.
Nothing happened.
Yes, so they don't seem to take a kind to you. They look at you for a second, but they realize that you're not what they've faced up against. I have fought them personally before as not the older gentleman, but like he's probably close to middle age. I was there in the Battle of Seraph when they all came in and killed most of our kind, or most of us there, and slaughtered us. I've seen what they can do. I've seen their fighting.
That wasn't.
I
them.
know.
Okay.
I know.
Do you have the power to let them go?
No.
Unfortunately, I don't have that power. It's in the court's hands now.
All right.
No,
Right, now we have to go to court.
If
Nova,
this
you ready
was-
for Prison Break Part 2?
No.
If this was just between us and them, maybe. And if it was out of the city, also maybe. But it happened within the city, within this fighting, and they're tied to this cult that has been causing us trouble for so long. I wish I could help. Honestly,
How long ago were they taken?
I'm sorry.
How long ago were they taken?
They surrendered themselves.
Good for
A few
them.
minutes ago.
I'm very proud of
I'd
them.
They
like
surrendered themselves?
Yes.
Because they're good people, unlike you psychopaths.
I'd like to
Psychopath.
run up the stairs now.
Okay.
Okay.
While I'm doing this, putting on the helmet.
You dumb
I'm gonna try and use it.
motherfucker.
Okay. You're running up the stairs while putting the helmet. They're already, and you start running up. The rest of you are like, I don't. They're at least gone by now.
How much bones are left?
About a body's worth.
I'm gonna go do some gentle reposing, make sure this undead never comes undead again.
They're crunched. They're dusty.
Oh no, I'm
yeah.
crunching the. This is all safety precautions.
Got it. They
Boy
are,
Scout stuff.
You're making
you know.
that bone flour, you know? You
Yeah.
got
sounds
bone
good.
flour.
You're making some bone meal out of that
Bone
thing's
meal,
bones.
that's a thing.
Yeah, it's crushed bones.
Yeah, like you
What
put
do
it
people
in
do with
chicken.
that?
Powder?
Or like muffins.
Sauce?
You put it in muffins?
Yeah.
Just put it in, or no, cornbread.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of cornbreads y'all be having, but y'all are not invited to the cookout.
Anyways, this loser goes up and commits another war crime.
I do. If it
Okay.
even works.
You run up with you. By the time you get up to the top, they're all saying like,
Did
I
we
don't
see
know
Cal
where.
take the helmet and
I don't know
run?
where he's going. They've got to be in custody by now.
Yeah, we saw him.
Where's?
Did we see Cal
Where's the
take
helmet?
and run?
Yeah, you saw him run. You saw him bolt.
With the helmet?
You probably didn't see him get the helmet. You were asleep when he grabbed the helmet, so no, he didn't know he has
yeah.
the helmet.
I go after him.
While you're running up the stairs, which is a couple hundred feet of stairs, where's the helmet? The
Bott goes after Bott. Bott goes after Cal.
perfect. Bot, you go after him.
The robot and the big
Where's
man.
the helmet? I had it.
Cal has it.
Cal has it. He's gonna do something stupid.
Wait, he has the helmet? Oh, that's not good. And then they start rushing up to the top.
You dumb fuck.
As they start chasing and pursuing. They're like 2 turns away from you with the sprint that you have.
The Adventure Archive is raiding with a party of 18.
Hey, Adventure
Adventure
Archive.
Archive?
Hi, the Adventure Archive. Welcome in. Thanks
We
for
killed a
joining.
god.
We just killed a god.
Well,
I
I
tackled
killed
Cal.
a guy.
We sent
I
him
will
back.
take a lot of credit for that one.
What you guys don't know is this is the first time that Blackston here has ever killed anything.
And didn't die.
And didn't die!
And thing is, would have killed it way faster too if someone wasn't just
So-
like, "Hey, do this thing."
So proud of you.
Like, take off the helmet?
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of the Helm of Obedience, the giant religious artifact that is very dangerous. You get to the top now where you start seeing some of the Zerites are having their wounds, tending to some of their wounds as you break free where the broken entryway was.
You are so terrifying right now to them.
Good.
They're
9 feet tall, wearing the
they're repairing
murder helm.
they're trying to heal up some of their wounds, like kind of fix some of their own like damage that's been done to them. And all of a sudden you see there's several guards like out and about, and they are like communicating, almost like taking a report for this. And you get up to the top
I
with
am
the helmet
tackling
on.
Cal.
What do you do?
Bot's coming at you.
Exactly.
And
I'm
by the
still
way,
running.
Bott,
He's,
you
he
have
turns behind me.
Yeah.
Bott has, because Bott said sooner than they found out, you have 1 turn before Bott. So you have 1 action and 1 movement. What you gonna do before Bott arrives? Also, they look at you and they say, "Oh, that's not good," and they start bolting up the stairs.
Bye.
Well,
And
shit.
they are 2 turns behind. Bott's a turn behind.
This is
Following
really
them.
inconvenient.
What you doing as
As
you
if
look
I
up to the
want
top
to check
there?
this place out a little bit more.
You
Make
want
sure.
the sword? Or the
I'm gonna
wheel?
look at someone
I kind of want the sword.
and be like, let's see if this
okay,
works.
sounds good.
Which way did they take the prisoners?
Are you just yelling that to anybody, or how are you?
To the nearest person
Nearest person.
that I see. I just run
A
out.
wounded child.
Sounds good.
Actually, can I change what I just did?
I'll let you. This is a good one.
I want to cast No, I can't because I already used it. Never mind. Yeah, we'll just ask the
Nearest
the
person.
Zerite, nearest person.
Nearest Zerite, and you're... Are you trying to channel this thing, or are you just trying to ask him?
I'm gonna channel it.
Final call. All right.
Oh,
I would like you to roll me an
What the
Arcana
heck
check,
are you doing?
please.
Dying. He's dying.
he's dying.
9.
Oh!
Okay, that's a low roll. Total after the
9.
plus.
He has
I don't have
0
a
plus.
Okay. I'd like you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
10.
You're kidding me.
What?
You're going to die.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
Why am I gonna die?
It sucks the life out of you.
Cal, you are a level 4 at this point in time, so I'm gonna have you take. You're gonna take 13 points of damage, and it's gonna come off of your max HP. As you feel the life force being sucked out of you.
Oh,
You feel your bone, like your skin is starting to shrivel, and you start to begin to feel almost like you're aging as you attempt to use this. Your bones
Yeah, is
start
that
to, your skin starts to wrinkle, and as you age, and life force is being pulled out of you. This person, like, you look into their eyes, and you share a moment with them for a second, and they, like, stare at you. What do you say?
I asked.
Oh, I missed it. What was the question?
Where did they take which way did the prisoners go?
They went this way. Let me help you. And the Zerite gets up. What looked pretty wounded is now just following you and just guiding.
Does this feel good? Does this feel good?
Do I, with the way we're guiding, do I get to see the the group of people walking away, like the prisoners?
The prisoners might be a little farther out. You can't see them in the temple entry where you're at. You have to get out of the building before you can start seeing. And they're just droning through the passageway, and they're just walking, and you're following along. And as you come through,
no good.
It's no good. The other Zerites are looking at you in terror as you have as you wear that helmet, and they seem fearful and afraid. And the first one tries to stop you. So I would like you. One is going. You have alert, so you're not going to get surprised by this. But one is going to try to grab onto you and attempt to grapple you.
Who? Is this a guard, or what is this?
A different Zerite.
Jeez, Cal, I
Guards,
can't believe
no
you
idea.
did this.
They're kind of like glancing
I.
over it.
I can't not do this. It's a brother that I've been looking for X amount of time, and finally everything's
have I
done.
The
reached
first
them
one
yet?
is going to miss off of you. He's going to attack, and is going to fail that attack.
Bot reached Cal yet?
And Bott has
After
now
this
gotten to Cal
turn.
as two guys try to jump onto you and completely as they bounce off your shoulders as they try to get to you. That's it. So they miss, and that's Bott. You are now at the top floor. What's your plan? Where are you going?
We're gonna have to kill both cults now, aren't we?
You just reached him.
I started blasting.
Tackling Cal.
Just gonna tackle Cal. Roll an attack, I guess, on your friend.
Okay. Roll me an attack roll, please.
They said they would take them to court. We can defend them and find them innocent.
But they aren't innocent.
I rolled a 4.
Man, no one's able to get a hit on you,
Nope.
Cal Luna.
Also, he has a +1 to AC because he's wearing the helm.
Yep.
And I'm wearing my bracers.
Which
Oh,
I
geez.
made sure they're now noted.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going.
All of them bounce off of you as Bott tries to grab onto you. You push him off to the side, knowing that the familiar tackle that you've seen Bott do before, time and time again, and you continue walking out with the drone.
Classic.
They walk out. Where would you? And by the time that you guys fall over, and by the time that happens, you guys, Cal Luna and the drone, get to the front of the thing. Where would you like to go, Master?
I'm not going to go anywhere else. I think I'm going to stop where I am, because now that I know the helm works, I'm going to channel the helm. I'm going to attempt to use it on everyone in the town and the Zerites, and then I'm going to tell them that the names of the 3 people, that they're forgiven of all their crimes, and that they just saved the city.
Okay. I would like you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
And roll me an Arcana check once more.
14,
Okay. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
10.
As you were trying to
Cal,
channel,
this is really inconvenient for us as a party.
As you're trying to channel it and trying to grasp that far, you start connecting minds, and you can start to feel one mind connect to the other, and you start to hear the thoughts of another one, and you start to silence them. And as you're expanding with this helmet, you are going to fall unconscious.
Dumbass motherfucker.
As you fall in the silence of the night, you can hear the clattering of that helmet as Cal Luna, as you fall. Bott, you come up shortly behind. And at this point, the Zerites come. And they grab the helmet immediately, is still unconscious. You don't have to make saving throws. You're stable in this condition. As you try to Charles Xavier your way from and basically try too hard and lose connection like the way, an X-Men. Yeah, nerdness stuff. And you fall unconscious. The Zerites, the ones that were at the bottom, grab the helmet and rip it off the floor, and he's not going to be all right. And someone get him, and at this point, multiple Zerites grab Cal Luna and start pulling him to the thing. And the other one that you had control of falls unconscious, falling flat. And they pull you onto the altar that was sitting in the room. It's partly smashed where they had the fight take place. They throw you on there, and they try to... They rolled well. I think he needs...
You guys are looking at me so like...
he needs...
Sorry.
You committed a huge crime.
Do we have any greater restoration? Anyone? And they start calling out.
I already drank
calling
it.
out.
You drank the last one.
Hey.
And I would like... you guys are following up along right now. I'd like your one perception check as you finally get up the way. You didn't see much because you're like, oh my god. You start walking up.
5.
Perception, that's, I believe, is going to be an 18. Let me double check.
Good. Pretty good. Nova, you see...
that's a 16.
As soon as you break, you see your friend laying lifeless on the altar, with one of them holding... They're all in a state of panic. And Bott, you are close behind trying to assist in whatever way possible, help lift Cal to something. We need to... Yes?
Anyone in the chamber with me?
I bet you went.
You're alone, yeah, down here.
I'm taking a bone shard and I'm pocketing it.
You were in
You
I was only there to grab, like,
weirdo.
some stuff.
Okay, you pocket a bone shard.
It's a god lich bone shard. I'm keeping that shit.
After a period of time and panic, one of the guards, or one of the higher officials that is in pretty bad shape that just got rezzed, comes over and they start ritual casting over, putting their hand on you in ritual casting, and they say, "Everyone, back up. We're gonna try to save him." And you guys kind of create space if you allow it, as he lays on this altar trying to be healed. What are you guys up to?
I think we should just kind of let them do their thing.
What is even going on?
So the one that you guys had a conversation with, he comes. Oh, where's my book? Oops, misplaced my book of names. All of my prepped characters.
You think, buddy?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just not it.
Your brother willingly gave himself up to the authorities.
Yeah.
We could have broken
Because
it out.
he's killed
we could have
many
gone to
people.
Court. There were so many
They're
other
gonna
paths.
be found innocent because
Well, they did all the things they did. They're not gonna be found.
Then let's break them
innocent.
out.
They will.
Then we'll break them
Why?
out.
they were possessed.
We broke them out once. We
How
can
do
do
you
it
prove
again.
that?
To you two and Bott, if you are participating in this, Bott, my name is Brother Marco. That's who I am. We're trying to resuscitate your friend. The helmet is only meant to be worn by those of the highest strength. Only a cleric or someone with a divine connection. The fact that he was able to do it shows that he had a divine connection to something, but he didn't possess the power. We might be afraid part of his life force was sucked away as it was done in our stories. This is the problem. We don't know if he's going to survive tonight. We might have a chance. We have to speak with our god to give him his life force. Only a Zerite is meant to wield the helmet.
Poor Cal.
Yo, Mr. Zera, I saved your people.
Cal, what did you do?
We need to give them time, and we need to give them space. It needs to be quiet. Where's the other one? Mr. Fell, once you got your little...
Oh, I'm desecrating the body.
Yeah, you've desecrated
I'm
it.
destroying.
Okay, it's desecrated.
Cool.
It's been...
I'm going to take the whip and the sword, and I'm going to...
They've already acclaimed the
Oh, they
weapon
have?
sword.
Good,
Yeah,
good,
they've
good,
picked
good.
those up.
I'm gonna hang out with the ones down below, make sure they're cool.
All of them have gone up.
Oh, then I'm following them.
Left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you got left unattended as all of them rushed up,
Oh, yeah.
worried about the helmet.
Cool. I'll follow up.
We don't know if
I
he's
will
going
try
to
to herd the crowd to give them space.
Okay. As Bott, as you start herding the crowd, roll me a. No, they go along with it. They're not here to fight with you on this. They start pushing out, and one of them actually comes up to you and says, "Thank you for helping us. I appreciate it. We if it wasn't for you, I don't know if I would have made it. A lot of us didn't make it. But
Of
thank
course. Whatever needs to be done.
you. Well, I appreciate it. You guys saved us. We don't know what we would have done without you. I think all of us would be dead."
Do you have anyone on hand to tend to the bodies?
I believe we have some.
Okay. I can help if you need help.
You know, that'd be very appreciated.
Oh man, I really didn't want to actually help.
We could
I'm
use it.
fucking tired, man.
And if that is the case, then
No, I'll start
that-
casting
no.
gentle repose on people.
okay. So you start going around. They have a bunch of
Yeah.
the cultists have been piled up in like not a corner per se, but they're starting to.
Yeah.
All the enemies are going to one spot, and all the Zerites.
I'll go
that
work
did-
on the enemies.
Got it. That sounds good. Thank you again for saving us. And back to other character. Back to Brother Marco. Oh, we're in trouble. This is bad. Only a Zerite was meant to wield that helmet. If his soul is with Zeroth now.
What do you mean?
Dumbass.
What do I mean? I mean that if
Guys.
when you use that helmet, it uses your life force and sends it to Zeroth. That is a channel of divinity through only him.
Okay, wait. So, Zeroth
Is
now
it possible
has
to get
part
it
of-
back?
Oh, I don't know. We're trying. We don't think he fully attuned or fully gained the divine channeling of the helmet, but we don't know.
I put on the helmet.
Did you use it?
You just put it on. You didn't
No, I
actually
didn't.
try
Proud
and
of you,
utilize it.
I didn't use it.
And I wouldn't
That's
judge.
the
Cal if he
problem.
did.
We might lose.
What?
him.
So what happens if part of the soul goes to Zeroth?
Well, then he's in his afterlife now. He's where all of us wish to be.
You wish to be?
Yes, of course. We follow a god to be a part of their heaven.
It's pretty straightforward, honestly.
But what's the point of going over there? Just care about what you're doing here
It's
right now.
after this life we move on to another.
Bro, you're in their temple.
Yeah, I'm in their temple, and both of y'all religions is kind of fucked up.
Blackson, please.
Blackson, step outside.
I go fucking outside.
Take
Bye.
some breathers.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
You go outside and you start seeing Israfel digging some graves. Are you?
I will
Gentle
begin playing a
reposes.
song on my bagpipes to help whatever efforts are being made.
I swear to God.
Gentle repose just prevents a corpse from rotting or decaying, and it prevents it from turning undead for the next 10 days.
Oh, okay.
And it
got
takes 10 minutes each body.
Got it. So it takes you some time. I was thinking of the one that decays it or like starts to
No,
decompose it.
no,
Okay,
no.
Bott. Good to know. What song are you playing for us, champ?
Amazing Grace for my funeral.
Gianna, you can't nod and agree!
Just a soft melody.
Sorry.
Okay.
Soft.
You start playing a soft, somber melody in the background. Something to.
As soft as possible on bagpipes.
Yeah,
Oh,
on a
I'm
scale.
unwell. I'm unwell.
You are able
by
to
this.
start playing a soft melody in the background. And you go off into a corner where the acoustic is nice, so you can just play it lightly, and you start hearing a wonderful sound. Roll me a performance check.
I'm gonna gentle repose you here in a second.
I rolled a
So I
5.
don't decay. You're gonna put me in cryo sleep.
Yeah,
Okay,
your soul's not
so-
there.
What did Bott say? I
A
missed
gentle
the number.
He rolled a 5.
Okay.
Roll
A
a 5, a
gentle
gentle bui.
So you're in the
Weasel.
background. It's
Weasel.
not your finest tune you've ever played, Bott, but nonetheless, I have to take this out because I'm losing my hearing. You start to play it, and it's starting to soothe the crowd. It's almost like playing taps. Not,
Oh
not
my
quite.
gosh.
It's the tone of taps because of the situation. So the mood is a better way to put it. Tone is a different thing. as you guys are all taking your time, what are you guys doing in this time period?
I'm
Laxton,
gonna-
you are cooling off outside.
I'm cool
I'm
enough outside,
talking-
probably even just like walking, maybe even outside of the temple, like just like around it, just like
Okay.
pro-rolling, just a sense
You're
of walking.
you're pacing is a better way to put it.
Pacing, yeah.
Pacing.
I'm trying to get as much information as I can about where Cal's soul's at, like if we could ever get it back, like why it went there.
Okay.
Is he now like a cleric or something of Zeroth? Like,
So Brother Marco is the one who's been communicating with you mostly about this, and he comes back. You're having this conversation, asking all those questions, and he's like, "We haven't had this in such a long time. We haven't. This helmet was one of story, was one of myth, was almost forgotten. Only a select few knew that where we had it placed. The fact that someone came and attacked us for the helm, it was meant to be just of lore, of legend. No one has used it in hundreds of years, since one of the many battles ago. What we think is going on is your friend here made a connection with Zeroth to use the helmet, and in doing so, being that they had their
Guys, stop all looking at me!
being that their body was not a true fit temple for the connection, they were consumed by Zeroth, and part of their body is, or at least some of their soul, it seems they have not lost a full connection between this plane and the plane that Zeroth be, and where we expect to go, but it seems like part of it is in a transit, in a state of confusion. It's only a matter of time if Zeroth allows the return of your friend.
how can we convince him?
Cal,
I'm pretty
Luna.
convincing.
Hi, Zeroth. How are you today?
Before you, you sit in a. You stand before a large fortress. The fortress maintains the symbols of the whip and the symbols of the sword as they are crossed around each other. And one side bears flames and the other side bears ice. And the door it's silent as this giant gate sits before you. And as you stand there and approach the gate begins to open and lets you in. It's empty in this abandoned area. It seems as if you're in a state of limbo between the realm and the fortress of the Zerites and the belief of Zeroth and their faith. You are in the entryway, the gates, to be accepted, to be denied, to be spoken to.
He's pending.
He's pending.
Oh,
Application is pending.
Boy, you penned it.
This is like me with EDD.
Relatable. And you go up to the front and you start to take each step up the gate, and it's silent as you take each step. It echoes around your feet on the stone, echoes amongst these walls, and it's very unsettling. You approach a man sitting. It appears to be a male figure sitting in front with a scribe essentially sitting with paper and a quill. And they're going about their day. They look over, they're standing about, they themselves are probably 30, 40 feet tall.
Oh, damn.
And they peer over this desk to your small body just slightly underneath you. Yes. Are you here for us?
I think I'm here by mistake.
My mistake, you say?
I think so. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, there's just not many people that are bigger than I am. Could you just point me how to go back, and I'll just get out of your hair?
We've now entered the movie Soul.
I'm not sure there's a way to return where you came from.
Yeah, but isn't this like the Zeretian heaven or
What
whatever?
is your name, my child?
Well, I don't really have a name, but I go by Calaluna.
Calaluna, you say?
Yes.
Yes.
Soft and Argus is reading us.
Right.
I saw.
This dumbass killed himself.
I'm in heaven.
You're calling this heaven.
I'm in
He's in the wrong
purgatory.
heaven.
I'm in
Luna is
Wait, you're
literally
upside
at
down.
the gates. At the gates.
I'm
That
at the
is
pearly gate.
The wrong
going
pearly
where to
gate.
go.
Yeah, settle down. Settle down, children. So your name, I'm going through. It appears your name is on the list.
Well,
But-
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
But it's recent. These names are forged from the date of your birth.
Oh,
Your
sick.
expectation to arrive is known the day you were born, but yours is not.
Well, I didn't exactly worship.
Why are you here?
Well, you see, I kind of did.
Eats my pencil for the second pencil.
What's
What
the name
brings
of the
you
god?
here?
Oh
What?
no! I'm not telling you the name of the god you just evoked.
I keep wanting to say udon, but I
Go on.
wrong.
Tell the man
Explain
Udon.
yourself.
No, so, yeah, I was helping the Zerites protect, their god stuff, and like something bad was happening, and I tried.
So what did you do to get your name on this list so late in life, little one?
I don't know. I used a helmet.
I'm sorry, you what?
I used a helmet.
Ooh.
Give me a moment, I'll be right back.
Oh no.
You see them take a big sigh of confusion and like,
Is there anywhere for Cal to like try to jump off of like a cloud or something and back into the world?
hell you think this is?
I don't know where I'm
Looney
at. I
Tunes?
just see like a
Like you
cloud.
straight up, you just
I just
jump
want to jump off and go back to Earth. Or
You
whatever.
jump down and you come
Suicide
back
in
down.
heaven?
it's similar to what you'd expect when it comes to like clouds and whatnot, but instead of like you stepping on them clouds as you made your way up and approached, you looked in front of you and you were in a sea of white, and just this bright emanating light is coming forth. It is Future from that SpongeBob episode in which Squidward is alone and he's just in nothingness.
Okay.
You are outside of these gates on nothingness. You might be able to be free, you might wander forever. But this individual goes out and this is weird. And then heads out.
Is there anyone around me?
No one's, you're alone here.
All right.
Actually, maybe a perception check real quick.
Perception on heaven. Let's go.
Having perception, dog.
15.
15's pretty good. You
Some waiting chairs.
Man with a shrunk head holding a ticket.
Oh, okay.
There's a few waiting chairs nearby. To your
What are the
right, you
chairs
see
made
like a
of?
small little coffee table.
Do they look like these?
About the same color, but a little more vibrantly red.
Sick.
The accent color is white on top of it because it's white and red here. There's actually two sides to this area. It's almost like split down the middle. One half is like fire tones, and the other half is like water tones.
How lovely.
Cal's gonna go sit on the water tone side.
It
and
makes roll me a perception check for hearing.
and
Just as you sit and listen.
16.
Slight sound of waves, maybe.
Oh. And then I'm gonna pull out the paper Israfel gave us on what we wanted done with our bodies and start filling it out.
Well, like that, bub.
Was that in the?
You can try and paper airplane it down.
The bag.
It was in the bag of
Yeah,
holding?
do I not have the bag anymore?
Bag isn't with
On
you.
your body.
Am I naked?
You're wearing your clothes,
Okay.
just your clothes.
Okay.
Spiritual clothes.
Actually,
A robe? A white
that's
robe?
a good question. You would be wearing clothes.
The Zerite robes.
No, you would be wearing Zerite robes. You would be wearing the last clothes that you were wearing, but you don't have your weapon, you don't have your things. You just have your like clothes and embodiment, and they're mended, they're not torn, they're cleaned up.
How nice.
There's little like light sounds of the ocean waves as you take a seat in your like water waiting room. There's some magazines, maybe there's to look for some light reading.
Hey, did you have fun playing D&D?
It was great.
It's been a treat,
Really
huh?
great. You know, we.
And before I become the missing star in Novus.
You
Anyways,
God.
continue.
Oh, wait.
No, you're in the wrong pantheon.
wrong
You're literally in the wrong pantheon for that.
Oh, God. I mean,
yeah, it's a different. This one's actually like a good pantheon. They're a bigger god, stronger god.
Good for you.
maybe he can help.
Anyways,
Your guy's not that
Here.
cool, is it?
Anyways, after an uncomfortable amount of time, Cal, it seems almost like aeons has passed while you're waiting
God.
here.
Oh
It feels
my-
like an eternity, because time passes maybe differently here.
You deserved it.
The individual comes back. There will be a hearing for you.
A hearing?
You are
For what?
War crimes?
you are a unique case that is We have not had a situation like yours. You must speak for yourself in front of Zeroth himself.
Hey, nice.
You must.
Talk to a god.
You must.
Punch him for me.
He
Be
technically
careful.
only did one war crime.
What war crime did I
Only
do?
one war crime.
Well, no, the torture was a war
Sorry.
crime.
I would like for you
Oh yeah, I remember that.
to follow me. We'll have you waiting in the other waiting room
For bad boys.
for court of Zeroth. Please, this way. And he begins to pushes past the gates the size of him, like for his size, so respectively 3 times bigger than what you went through, and pushes through. I need you to enter through that portal right there. Not that one, or that one individually.
What was your name again?
My name, I am referred to as the Scribe.
Thanks, Scribe, and then I'm gonna jump in.
Okay,
You're in Monty Python heaven.
welcome here.
See you.
And Kaluna,
Great.
you approach. There's 3 portals, all with different colorations. One, it's ominous at first, but one is the coloration of like a portal. One is the coloration of like, water, like a water portal looking thing. You have a fire looking portal, and like a mix of the two, like of ice and water, like going back and forth. It's more of like blue and like bluish and reddish tones fighting back each other, and then 3 portals essentially. The one on your left, please, and that is the fire portal.
Oh, great. Okay.
What are you waiting for? Jump in! Hurry!
What are you waiting for?
Is it hot in there?
No, it's a very comfortable temperature.
It doesn't look very comfortable.
Cal's going.
Roll me a. Do me a favor. Roll me a dexterity save.
Dude, the cow's going to Burger King now. He's gonna
Do I have
die.
advantage?
No,
No.
not for this one.
It's a 30-foot.
You're now in my realm of existence.
15.
No, you do not save. And the giant figure takes one blow and it launches you into the fire portal and whisks you away, in which you thud onto the floor. Now I'm going to come back to you. You guys, Bott, the familiar sound of your tones are playing out in the ringing throughout the halls, and the other clerics are kind of like going around, like, we might have a chance here. It seems like there is a connection to this realm, but only time will tell. We don't know what it is on this side, but now all we have to do is wait. And that is where we're going to leave off with tonight's episode.
No.
This guy get used to it
Cal
at this
has
point,
made
you know?
their way to
You guys!
the
Dumbass.
gates.
Devin goes, okay, guys, the Cal arc is gonna be over tonight. New Cal arc begins!
New Cal arc,
Literally new
apparently.
Cal.
Hey, do 4 of us get to hit level 5 after this?
I'm going down to level.
Cal can even hit level 5 because Cal's body hit level 5 before being sucked away into a different realm of existence.
Lovely.
Level 5.
In which we're going to have a really fun, exciting encounter with just Cal when we get back next episode.
Oh my.
I can now attack 3 times a turn.
Congrats.
No, I'll just call on witnesses and make them suck you guys up too.
Don't you fucking dare. I'm going to.
Alright.
That's the plan.
I'm gonna help your case, buddy.
No.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Do
thank
we
you
get our
again
max
for
HP back?
So we level up?
Everyone but Cal. We'll discuss this in the future. We'll find out what happens to Cal's body, because his mortal shell was affected when he did the first effect.
I'm gonna try to cast Gentle Repose on Cal's corpse if the clerics let me.
It's not corpsey. It's still alive.
It could be corpse.
Still, no effect.
Okay.
Actually, they don't let you get close. They smack you away. Be gone! No, no!
Now hold on, you don't sound like this fucker, T.
Oh, that's the other one. See, there's multiple this voice. Anyways, we are gonna end tonight's episode right here. Cal is somewhere. The rest of Cal's spirit is in a different
I'm
realm.
in heaven.
We're gonna go have a beach episode somewhere.
Eventually,
we're gonna go have a
you guys
beach
are gonna find
episode.
out what the hell happens in this
Don't
heaven.
use that word.
I'm unwell.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, you should be.
You should
I don't want to
be.
end up in hell.
And
You used
played
the religious
yourself.
weapon.
we have 2 things going on. This Friday, we are going to have the Devin and
Just
Devin show. Just Devin. I will be playing 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Woo!
Bribe.
Ew.
Oh, and then I will also be playing Guitar Hero, where you guys can mess around and make fun of me as well. We have Novus Terracorn taking place this Saturday as well at 9 p.m. So get your cards read. and we'll maybe have Cal do a reading and see what happens in the future for them.
No.
Anyways, that is all for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us.
You deserve to be
You
there.
deserved
And-
everything you got.
What do you
Be
mean?
nice.
He
Nice.
used a religious
Nice.
weapon
It's
on
okay.
a peasant.
We'll see.
Bye, everyone. Love you so much.
Bye. Have a good night.
Next week.